You're live.
You count from 18. That's a weird number to start from.
Hello. Ever to. Damn it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Off the
Just
Rails.
trying
It's
to help
Friday.
Josh count.
I struggle with it. It's not something I'm good at.
We're trying, guys.
Same, honestly.
There's a bit of energy coming into this episode, and we apologize, and you're welcome. But before we get into the episode proper, Josh, would you like to start with the announcements for the night?
Boy, howdy, would I ever. Shucks. Thanks, Sean. Guys, we have a very cool week of programming ahead for y'all. Obviously, tomorrow is Conundrum Company, same Conundrum place, same Conundrum time. And boy, do we have an exciting surprise for the community tomorrow. So folks should stay tuned because holy buckets is that neat.
Holy schbuckets.
Buckets. That's a thing people say, right? Then June 13th, we have Roundtable. Sarah just informed me that it's Brightmoor Academy that y'all will be playing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It basically asks the question, like, what if Harry Potter was, like, 90% less problematic? So, it's fun.
They should put that on the box.
What if Harry Potter wasn't listening? Never mind. Keep going. No, continue.
June 16th, we have Ever's Changing Arena, and you know who's DMing that? None other than Zal himself, Mr. Adup. Very excited for that. That's going to be very cool. Yeah, hyped for that. And then on June 818th, there's the Off the Rails Q&A session because I can't write.
818.
It said the 81st, and I fixed it, I thought, but I didn't. So on June 18th, I'll fix that now. We have Off the Rails. We'll be back here with this crew. But guess what? Guess what we're doing? Can anyone guess? This is not a rhetorical question.
Fighting?
Fighting.
No. We're doing a question and answer session.
Okay.
Surprise!
Oh my god.
Gosh, guys. Of course, none of this amazing content could be brought to you without our fantastic sponsors, the first of whom is Skull Splitter Dice. Skull Splitter Dice!
Oh, no.
I lured you in. See,
That was more like a skull fracture.
Go Splitter Dice.
No.
Nope.
Skull Splitter Dice.
Nope. Looking forward to that being the top clip for this channel.
There it is. Make it happen.
Kevin.
Yeah. Skull Splitter Dice, not only do they sponsor our amazing shows, but they also sponsor a fantastic monthly giveaway for a skull mug filled with approximately 100 dice. Guys, that raffle will be open during the break of this show and all of our campaign shows. !1 during the break will get you entered. Followers get 1 entry, subscribers get 2. If you're going to subscribe this month, do it first and then get in the raffle because it's not retroactive if you do it. So make sure you do it first. Yeah. Then it's Gooey Cube, obviously. Matt, you want to handle that?
Nice.
Oh boy, guys. When I wake up, I grab some dice and head over to GooeyCube.com so I can check out all the cool. I was trying to make a system of a down thing because we were doing the thing earlier and I didn't. Anyway, I don't think you trust how much content is on that website, let alone the adventures, different modules, and different color handouts that you can give to all your friends by emailing it or printing them out if you want to do that on paper too. You could, but emails and PDFs are the way to go with the digital era that we're in. But there's so many adventures, so many fun modules that you can play with your friends without having to do any of the prep work, which is like 10, 20, I don't know, Sean, you give me the percentage. How much of that is D&D, is prep
15
work?
minutes tops.
You know, so save 15 minutes for the people at Gooey Cube helping us out. Thank you, Sean, to the assist on that one.
Gooey Cube.
It's like Geico, but for Gooey Cube. Geico, if you're listening. You know.
Of course, our third sponsor is Butts. Sean?
I wasn't made to talk about these.
Did you just write Butts in here, or is that somebody else?
Are you kidding me?
It just says Butts!
Oh, no.
I literally hate you so much.
I didn't say it, guys, it wasn't me.
Fuck off.
Guys,
You
it
can't
wasn't
even
me.
get through saying that without laughing.
Wow, have you ever thought, God, these bones are really hard to sit on? Introducing asses.
Skull Splitter, Gooey Cube, and Butts.
Should we get a butt sponsorship? Because I would be down.
Maybe.
I'd be down.
The butt
I'd be
skull.
juiced up, in fact.
Guys, and obviously, thank you to everybody who got that community event filled. That is coming up soon. Thursday, the 24th of this month, this cast and the Conundrum Company cast is going to be sitting down to play some Jackbox games as their characters. It's 100% not canon. It's going to be hilarious and amazing, and we love these guys. So join us 7:30 p.m. Eastern for that, and we will be getting a new community event set up for the near future. Of course, huge shout out to all the cast members and Tanner for helping us get our Twiki up and running. That's our Wikipedia. And of course, a big extra double shout out to Sloan, who writes those amazing recaps that are available if you don't have time to watch the whole show. That's like hundreds of hours at this point. You can check out the wiki and get in on that. And of course, Sean, the last and most important announcement to you.
Oh, our charity for this month, for Pride Month, is the Trevor Project. They are an organization that specifically deals with providing crisis intervention and suicide prevention services for LGBTQ plus community members. So if you would like to support their very amazing cause and very good work, please go to the link below our stream, the big donate button. Click on that. It'll take you right to where you have to go to donate. Just drop them whatever you would spend on subscriptions or bits or anything here. Make sure it gets there first, and then we'll make it through somehow. But be sure to support them first. We very much appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Sean. I think that's it. I think that means
That's it?
There's a couple of other things we can talk about. More like, was we talking about butts, right? Was that?
I think we should
covered
get
that.
back to
Talk about butts.
Our
for like a
butts,
minute.
our butts have been thoroughly covered. I think that's
There's nothing else. We can skip this episode, guys. We're good. There's nothing to worry. Like,
Let's
we're
talk about
fine.
butts, dude.
No choices need to be made this session.
No, this is going to be an easy downtime session. Just some light traveling on the road.
Are we going back to this? Do a snowball fight? Is that what we're
Yeah, you can return to that town immediately. Sure.
Oh,
I'm
fun
good with
drinking time.
Now,
I still know
get
what that drink
back
did to
into
me.
it. Get back into our recap. And when we last left our heroes, criminals, big question mark on that one.
legends,
Heroes. We're
Heroes?
Yeah, we're heroes.
heroic villains.
Are we the baddies?
There was a plan formed last session, a jailbreak of sorts, more akin to a heist as it turned out. You decided to try and infiltrate the prison, rescue Bimbus, your good friend, try and find whatever item was being held there, and forsake the individual who brought you here in the first place. Fuck him. Who needs him? So the plan was to, while Reese was handling a long left feud, the party would sneak into the prison using that very successfully won distraction to get around the guards, their preoccupation with this asshole getting his just desserts seemed a good cover to sneak in beneath. As you successfully entered the prison with your clever disguises and some new criminal names for yourselves, some new personas, like you guys are
Watch out
wrestlers
for
or
that guy.
something.
Charlie Torture.
Charles the Torturer. And the pretend guard. I don't think she had a
He
name.
was wearing pants.
Oh, that's I forgot about the pants thing. Jesus. Oh, that was a good session. But you successfully got your way into the anti-magic tower. You were almost immediately thrown to the wind of planning. You sort of immediately went off book. Just started punching people down the stairs, kicking ass, taking names. I think you punched everyone in the building.
Really?
I don't know. We didn't go to the top floor.
I feel
You did not go to
special.
the top floor, you went down.
Unless you're confirming that there's no one on the top floor by you saying that sentence.
You can try and go punch him.
Guys, we need to go back. I need to punch the
Okay.
rest of the building.
Goodbye.
However,
Goodbye.
you successfully punched everybody. You found a room full of items that you shoved into a backpack that was in that room and took it all.
Totally had a bottom.
Greedy little heathens. And then you made your way out. In the meantime, not Rhystrata. Rhystrata was making their way safely and quietly and peacefully out of town
Like a band.
with no issue found.
Just
Barney,
leisurely riding out.
very easily.
Hello.
Barney the Frog, however, was trying to distract everyone in the prison with some sort of lightning display, laser show, thunder blasts, just every freaking
laser show.
And while you were doing that, you were beset upon by some sort of mage who worked as an assistant in the prison. Which, thanks to some quick thoughts from you, and a very good casting of Fly and fucking Earthbind, because who prepares that spell? I still stand by that firm.
Barney
We
does.
came off an entire arc of fighting flying
casts
people
that spell ever.
until they need to, and then they're
And
awesome.
they don't prepare it. Hey, listen, again, very proud of you. That was good planning.
Everybody's gangster until they're
This is my
fine.
favorite kind of support to get from a DM, which is like, you did a great job. Fuck you.
You have ruined me. But successfully able to escape the prison with Bimbus and a number of magic items, including one deck of many things you found scattered across the table as if it was being used as a poker game. Now, as you have darted away from the town as fast as possible, you all regrouped at some point from your multiple messages and some trace magics I think you had left from the raid, we'll
Just a
call
little.
Raid,
Raid.
shadow.
and you all came back together, reconvened for some sort of long rest, some camp.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to do?
I think like when we first meet, Strata's just trotting as gently as can be. When she sees Brothos and Yona, she'll just be like, "Everyone all right?"
Bibis is here too, I think.
Oh, fuck. Hi, Bimbus.
Hello.
A deer-sized elk.
Oh no.
Barney takes a second to take a short rest to get his fucking wild shapes back, and then
Okay.
will continue on with his wild shapes. And a deer-sized elk comes sprinting out of the woods, and then
Jesus
slows.
Christ.
You're an elk.
And
Can't-
then
It looks like a very
drops it.
small elk, not like a
It
deer.
is.
It's like a
Yeah,
small
yeah.
elk.
Hey,
It's like it's trying to
Bimbus.
talk to us.
Hello.
Does that deer-sized elk have cargo pants?
How was your stay?
You seem a bit perturbed.
I'm glad that you're all right, but what the fuck?
Hey, all right. So, sorry. Just gives everyone a quick sorry.
Oh.
My fault,
Gesundheit.
of course. Thought I had it. Didn't clearly have it at all. But
We barely had it.
Well, I think you.
Yes, how
we
did it
didn't.
go?
Oh my god, Yona convinced them so well. And then we got to the magic tower. And then I had to punch like 6 people.
You fought so many people. I'm not strong at all. I tried as much as I could. I couldn't pull away a spear. I don't think I got stabbed. I almost got stabbed, but I
It's
was
alright,
putting
Anna.
on armor. I didn't have the armor pants on, and apparently they pay attention to that stuff. So
Who would?
it was a mess.
Weird.
And how did you do, Barney?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone is alive, so.
Yep. We're all alive, so it went about as well as, honestly, better than I expected. So, I'm not in prison.
Oh, speaking of prison stuff, still we did get a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah!
We were trying to find the cards. We found the cards, but we've also found this stuff too.
There was a room full of stuff. So we took it.
Have you looked at it yet? I'm
No,
assuming
we
not.
were kind of running for our lives
just went.
for the past couple of hours.
Yes.
Well, I'm
Did
gonna look at what
anyone
these
see
are.
your faces?
Maybe mine.
No. We had pretty good disguises.
Mine.
And everyone who did see our faces, Brothos punched, so I
Well,
don't know.
punched or killed?
Just
Punch. Just punch.
No
like-
killing!
yeah, he didn't kill. I made sure he didn't kill
I
anybody.
didn't even use the
And,
weapons
oh,
that were offered.
I
to
did
me.
get this one weird looking key. Don't know what it goes to though.
Okay,
I
well-
took it off the keyring, so
Barney is right. I suppose we should look at the things, but oh, that is a large crime. Okay.
They might. My disguise fell when we were in the tower, so I yelled a lot of confusing things like normal. And I hit them very hard, and I hope maybe they don't remember me. I was wearing this, and he like pulls the thing off his head.
And they did say that the name of the person that was attacking them was Charles. Was it Charlie or Charles?
Charlie the Torturer.
Yes.
Oh god.
So
This
we
is
have an
another
alias.
of mine.
Just don't use that title anywhere else, Brothos, ever again.
Brothos the Charlie Torturer.
Perfect.
Okay.
We should
should
probably
maybe-
make
yeah.
camp. Maybe I'm tired as
I'm gonna
fuck.
go set up the dome.
So
Away from the road, yes.
yeah,
Yes.
let's get.
Yes.
I start picking all the items I dumped on the ground. Back in the-
Somewhere off into the woods just a little bit.
Sean, are we near the Splinterwood still? Like, are we traveling alongside it?
The road you would be traveling back to Garendale is along the Splinterwood, yeah.
Could we have the world map, Mr. DM, please?
I refuse.
We have
We
the
have-
road.
You
Oh, I
only
haven't
get
opened the
to
map.
see that before we have.
Oopsies.
You silly children. Why wouldn't
I
you open the
opened
map?
up roll 20, but not the map.
Hey, that's close.
I
It's
got
on the
it.
internet.
When you came so far and fought so hard in the
And
end.
it didn't even matter.
In the end, it was all chopstick. So,
Well done, Sean.
this is the road.
How many minutes? How many minutes? 22.
This is the way you guys have to travel. If I'm even on the right layer. Probably not.
Nope, you're not.
Nope, of course not. Why would I be?
All right. Okay.
I mean, we can stay over here. On
No,
the,
no.
You guys wouldn't
So-
be able to get there in a day.
We can stay here. Kidding. I don't know how far we're gonna
We'll
get.
probably get about here in a day.
Oh no, that's so close.
Can I? Is it like close enough that I could go and get on the outskirts, or like just go towards it?
On the outskirts of the Splinterwood?
Yeah, like could I come to the
It's
edge?
a bit away from the road. You'd probably have to walk like half an hour to an hour out. To
Never mind. I'll wait till we get closer.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks. Anyway.
No worries.
So maybe walk like 30 minutes off the road, and then I can set up a dome for us
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Okay.
sleep in.
In the grasses.
Sounds good. So, is there anything you guys would like to do with your time before sleeping? I assume.
Take a gander at all these items,
Yeah,
I suppose.
gotta-
Fuck yeah.
Let's lay everything out and let me know what I need to look at first, just in terms of priority. I feel like a lot of the stuff we can kind of guess what it is. Also, there was a list of inmates that I have too, and I'll read those names off to see if anyone else has heard of these bad guys.
Make a history check if anyone wants to.
Sure.
I think I did for me listening to it, so I'm not gonna join in.
That's fine.
Yeah, but Rose, Silverwind, Porith,
I got a
something.
16.
I got a 5.
History. I got a 2.
Nice.
None of you have ever heard of any of these names.
Cool.
Yeah. Just a
Do
bunch
we
of-
see do we see the actual like list, or are you just naming it off?
Oh yeah, I have it here. And there's one that's like scratched out too, so I don't know. There you go.
Why would they scratch out the name?
Do you die in? I mean, I guess you can die in prison.
If you die in prison, you die in real life.
That would there be a fake life prison? Does that exist?
I don't know. I heard it
I'm
once.
so mad at you, sir.
Mind prison.
Man, I'm looking back at my notes of all the
Maybe
stuff
in,
I
like,
was
the
trying to
eighth-
write down, and I realized I have panic handwriting font that is specifically from last week.
I love that.
Amazing.
Bad.
We didn't
Real
get the
bad.
list of items from you, Sean. You were just like, I got you. So
You did, but I can read them off. It's fine.
Oh, where is it?
Oh, I didn't send it to you. But I
yeah.
didn't-
Oh, you
Yeah,
you described them, but then I was like,
got
You
it.
described them. I haven't identified them yet.
Yeah.
So that's
Yes, that is
Yeah.
why I did not send you the list. My
This
apologies.
makes sense.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
makes sense.
I
So
can we first check the bag that I thought had a bottom, but in reality we were in an anti-magic building and I
Sure.
didn't think that far through.
you check it. It has a bottom. It's just a bag.
Cool.
but
Is there any stitching on it?
Who?
Like stitching, like where it would have anything like written or like names. People stitch their names in this.
there
stuff
is an
sometimes.
embroidered BG on it.
You can tell by the way I use
This is probably Bartholomew's bag. Bartholomew Grindis?
It's a magic bag. It makes you unbelievably attractive.
That's fully lie, but you can think whatever you want.
Put the bag on, your hair grows out to BG length.
Oh, hair growth. Put in here.
Aww.
What? You asked.
Now I just wanna see Barney
You
with
made
BG
him
hair.
cry.
Okay.
Everybody shut up and let the DM tell us about the magic item.
No. Let's do the scene out first.
No!
So, as you guys look over the items, there is a spell book that you found in the same bag, and a few spell scrolls you scooped in there. Those will probably take a little bit more time than identify to find out what they do and what they have in them.
Yeah, so we'll put that in the later pile.
Mm-hmm. You found one health potion, just a normal 2d4 plus 2.
Brothos?
Nice.
There is the great axe. There is the leather armor, the studded leather armor. The colorful glass staff, and the 2 daggers. Which did you want to do first?
The great axe was like obsidian, right? You said?
Yeah, it's like it kind of like looks obsidian, but once you're holding it, it's some sort of iron or steel.
What do you guys want to
It's like
look at
black
first?
rust on it.
I just got my leather armor studded, so I want to know what the fuck is special about the armor. Because now I feel bad that I spent the money.
This is
I'll
the loot
do the
we missed
identifier. I
first
also
time.
do want to look to see names just so I can associate what goes with what criminal in case they find us and are looking for it. I can say, oh, here it is. Bartholomew.
Sure.
You're gonna hand it over?
Well, they're in prison, and I imagine they'll do worse things if they're out of prison and we notice that their stuff's gone.
I mean, I would be more worried about the law thinking we have stolen items. If there's 1 or 2 criminals, not a huge problem. We are a group, but
Sure.
The full force of the law. I've never had Rhystrata make that sound, but you know what? It's fine.
So I'm gonna look at the armor then first.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Boop, boop, doop, doop, boop.
Did you
That's my
identify that?
identify spell. Yeah.
Oh, that's you're committing to that? That's your tone
Yeah.
for identifying?
Are you dialing a fax number?
Yeah. It just sounds like a fax machine. And it like prints out from my book. I rip it off. I'm like, all right, yeah, this spell.
The most
Oh my
auditorily terrible bit we've ever done.
Oh, it's so bad.
Sound.
Oh.
You identify the studded leather armor as glamored studded leather.
Glamour studded leather.
Yes. While wearing this, you gain a +1 to AC. As a bonus action, you speak the armor's command word and cause the armor to assume an appearance of a normal set of clothing. Essentially, you can just change what it looks like. Well,
It's very good.
yes.
Oh,
It also gives you just a base +1 over the normal studded leather bonus.
Does anybody want that?
I think you and I are the only ones that wear studded leather, so you can take it if you want. I can already change how I look. So
Thank you.
here you go.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Okay. It also does not require attunement.
It's very good. Oh my.
Barney
and then we'll put your
immediately.
studded leather that you don't have, which is on that or whatever. I don't know.
We can sell it.
It's fine. No, I just bought it. I don't want to sell it yet.
You
I
didn't
just
buy
I
it.
feel bad.
Oh,
I paid to have it studded. I'm, just keep it for a little bit in case it becomes useful. I don't. Whatever.
Sure. You can tell yourself anything. It's still gonna. Yeah.
You wanna? Fine. Barney just starts under. You are
I've been in prison,
so-
Barney. I've changed.
Oh yeah. You've
You
changed
visited
so
prison.
much. You're vicious now. I change.
Committed so many crimes in the past 24 hours. I don't even know myself anymore.
We did do a lot of crime.
We sure did.
All right, axe time.
The axe next?
It's like I gotta smack the end of the book just to get the paper to feed out and be
It's like a
all
little
right.
ream that feeds out from between the pages. It's like,
Yeah,
It's all faded and spotty.
Good.
It doesn't make it. It's
Yes.
it's a
very
little
hard to
dotted
read.
paper that's perforated, so I have to rip it out and be like, the results.
A piece does come out that says check ink levels.
Yeah.
100%.
And there's an advertisement in the top right-hand corner for like plumbing services.
Fuck me.
Oh, I love how in depth we're going with this. And this is only the second item we've identified. So
Group
it's gonna get worse.
flavoring.
this is going to be the whole session.
Good.
So, the Great Axe, as you begin to look over it, you know that it is a +2 Great Axe. Does an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. And on a critical hit, the creature struck must make a DC save. And they'll take, if they fail, they take half the damage the next turn.
Like whatever damage you did, half of that the next
Yes.
turn? Interesting.
You also get the sense that this is a very good weapon for Brothos. An additional benefit you find after identifying it is while attuned to this weapon, you double your Barbarian rage damage.
Oh.
And if you run out of rages, you may beseech the axe to borrow some of its anger.
Why you
As
do
you hear a
this?
voice creep into your head.
No!
Why you do this, Sean?
Who are you?
Sorry. I'm just gonna drop it.
Okay, he falls to the ground.
Are you okay?
It talks.
What
It talks. Let's not touch that.
Is
I
it
don't think that's a
friendly?
good thing.
It talks.
It asked me a question. I didn't.
You did not answer.
I don't. It just seems like a not good. It's good, but I don't think it's good in the
Can I-
sense of it'll be helpful.
I want to
us.
touch it.
Okay.
I lean down. I'm halfway out of my armor. I lean down. I just put my hand on it.
Who are you?
Jeez. Oh, fuck.
Right? I know it's weird.
You sound this. How did you manage to get your hand on one pack of cigarettes every day? You're not even a real person. You don't even have a mouth. My name's Barney. Who are you?
Don't tell it.
What? It's just my name.
Oh.
No.
What?
Tell it we say hello, Barney.
Sometimes things
What's
can
says
take...
hello?
Oh, good. Sometimes things can take your name.
Where would it take it? It doesn't have legs.
And it doesn't have
I
hands either.
think
What's?
we should maybe remove any type of bad stuff that this
I just
thing
want to
has
find
going
out what its
on.
name is first. Let us make introductions. I want to meet.
I?
Huh?
Where am I?
South of Garendale.
I was taken from my wielder. You, boy! You.
I'm 25.
Do you wish my strength to be yours?
I don't think that I could honestly even lift you, and weapons aren't really my deal.
Then you will find me another.
Ask if it's good or not.
Are you cool? Like, are you? Let's say hypothetically, if I did want your strength,
Worded
what
that
would
very
this?
awkwardly, Barney. I'm
what
just
if-
gonna be
No,
straightforward.
no.
Can
I wanted to answer. Let it answer if it is cool.
It doesn't look.
I can't live for a fucking second around you people. If I was to want to borrow your strength, what kind of relationship would that be? Is it like a two-way street kinda? Or is it just like a... Just tell me about...
Freeway. Is it a route?
You would need to wield me. Strike down your foes.
Honestly, he kind of sounds like it would be good for Brothos. This doesn't
See,
seem
I was
like it
thinking
has
that
a drawback.
based on
Always
what I think.
Brothos.
Brothos, do you want to touch it?
Okay. I pick it up.
Brothos, ask it if it is cool.
Hello, X. Are you cool?
That is the second time.
I was.
Hello, Brothos.
Hello, X.
You seem sturdy.
Thank you.
Will you be the new Slaughter Lord?
Slaughter porter.
Whoa! He didn't say anything about
Whoa!
Okay, I think so. My friends have been teaching me about relationships and how you don't come on too strong too quickly.
Your friends are idiots.
Oh, that's very rude.
What'd he say?
Nothing. Nothing. Why would you say this? They are very smart.
They keep asking me about my temperature. I can't feel anything.
Oh, okay. No, I have this same problem. They say these things and what? You're crazy. It is a term of phrase. It means are you going to be problematic?
It's a moral question.
Ah, morals. What is your name?
Grethax.
Grethax.
Jeez.
Okay, Grethax. And you need a slaughter master?
I need strength.
Oh, I have lots of this.
Can I make a history check
Okay,
on
I attack a
Grifax?
nearby tree.
Just sounds scary.
You just hear Brothos yelling his responses at the top of his lungs.
Yes.
22.
22. You're not sure exactly where you've heard the name before? But after some thinking about it, there is an old tale of... Actually, you probably would have read about this in
That
the
book.
Library of Avelstrad. There is a tale of a famous bard who tricked this unkillable warrior into his own weapon. Thought to be nigh unkillable through means of combat, but there was a trickster who came across him and decided to play a prank on this unkillable, merciless warrior.
This bitch person.
Dang.
I
Okay.
rage and swing into the nearest tree with it.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Ha!
Attack that tree.
With the
I
+2.
explain that lore to the party.
22.
Oh, actually, you're not attuned to it yet, so no.
Okay, 20.
20. It hits.
Modified. Okay. What's the damage on this? Grade X normal?
The D12.
D12. Got it, boss.
Right now, it's just a normal grade X to you.
Perfect.
Mm.
11 plus the mod on that would be... 16 points of damage?
Damn.
Yeah. You watch as it collides with the tree and just sinks like a good 7-8 inches into the bark of the tree.
Was
And
this good?
The bark around it begins to wither and decay.
Ooh.
Oh, that is creepy.
Ooh.
I will use your strength.
Okay. We are friends now.
We will be good friends.
Oh, I am so excited for this. This is my new friend's Grethax. And he holds up the axe.
Okay.
Boy.
It just
Hello,
sits there in his hand.
Grethax.
Hello.
Can you ask Grethax if he's the Grethax from the story about the bard and the axe?
Yona would like
Maybe.
to know if you are Grethax with the story about the bard and the axe and the... What?
So maybe set the axe down for a second. I don't know if they can hear me.
If I put it down, you can... Okay. Just sinks it into the ground.
Okay.
So there was a bard that put a unkillable person into an axe. So I just maybe don't mention that you're a bard. Maybe
Someone
focus on you
is
being
stuck
strong.
in this axe?
I think metaphorically, but also maybe not. Maybe literally.
We should save them.
Ooh.
Let's go to the next item. Let's look at what else is on the list.
Grethax,
Oh, no,
he picks it
but-
up. Grethax, do not worry. I will release you from your prison. Ha ha! Yes!
Oh no! No!
Oh, geez. Brothos took a
Alright.
level in Warlock.
We will have a conversation about that later.
Probably not. All right. What's next?
Uh, okay, so we did the axe, we did the leather armor. You said there was the glass staff, some
There's the
blades,
glass staff. There's the 2 daggers,
2 daggers.
and
Okay.
there is
That staff,
some spell
though.
scrolls and a book.
Spell crawlers.
spell coolers.
Can we look at that staff though?
Sure. Beep, boop, boop, bop, beep, boop, zzz.
Here it comes.
The
Error.
paper prints out. This is a modified staff of defense. It is the colorful staff of defense. The normal properties of a staff of defense are while holding it, you get a +1 to AC, and you can use your action to use charges in the staff to cast spells. 1 charge lets you cast Mage Armor. 2 charges let you cast Shield. This one has been modified to also let you cast Color Spray.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
Nice.
That sounds lovely. Yona, Barney?
Fun. I feel bad taking everything. So Yona, do you want it?
I mean, you have your staff thing. That
I do
seems
have a
up your-
quarterstaff.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. There's book stuff. I'm gonna figure out whatever that is. So I have no need for. I don't defend myself by being close to stuff. I'm a far away boy.
I mean,
like being
ideally,
people.
so am I.
True. But you
But,
do go all like cumulonimbus and beat up people a lot. So
Okay.
Oh.
All right. I'll hold on to it.
sure.
For now.
By that I mean you just have it. That would be the thing.
I
Just hold on to it.
will take care of it like it's my own child.
Okay.
All right, it's a staff, but yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Daggers.
Is there a person trapped in that as well?
No,
Damn it.
it's just the staff. The 2 daggers. As you begin to identify one of them, you realize that they are actually connected to each other. On one of the pommels, on the like jet black steel one, you see the pommel has the Sylvan word for night, and on the other one, this sort of like very white silvered metal, you see that on the pommel it has gale. These are a pair of +2 daggers.
Jesus.
The blades can be stowed into an extra dimensional space and summoned to your hand.
Oh
as a
my-
reaction.
God, that's hot.
Knight
Yeah.
has the ability to, on a successful hit, you can expend the charge in the weapon to do 3d8 extra necrotic damage.
Jeez.
And while you are in dim light, its thrown range is 60 feet, and you have advantage on the attack rolls.
Jeez.
God damn.
Wow, that's good. Wow, that's
Gale.
good.
Gosh.
Gale, the other dagger, has its own charge. As a bonus action, you can expend the charge in that weapon to double your movement until the end of your next turn.
Oh my lord.
While attuned to this item, you take half of any falling damage you would take.
Jeez.
Oh my
Holy crap.
god.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh boy.
Where's a rogue?
Oh my gosh.
Right?
And how many charges?
You
can
just
each
cannot have them.
They each have 1 charge, right?
Yeah, they are a single attunement for both of them,
Okay.
and each one of them has their own charge.
Gotcha. Charge on a long rest or
Every
day? Dawn. Okay, dawn specifically.
That shared attunement is really cool.
That's cool.
2 effects for the price of 1.
Jeez. Daggers. This one does a lot of damage and it works really good at night. And then this one, you move a lot and you don't fall. You don't hurt as much when you fall, I guess. So falling hurt.
You want them, Yona?
I don't necessarily like.
You don't like
I
getting
guess.
up close.
Yeah. I mean, if
But you could
but
run
if I
away
throw
with
But
them.
they are
they come
thrown.
back because they're like interdimensional in terms of how they're stored. Sean,
What's up?
how does that work? So like, if I were to throw it, because they can be stored in like an
You can summon it back to your
interdimensional.
hand. Yeah.
Oh, is that like an action or just? Whoop?
No, when you throw it, it comes back to your hand if you will it.
Dang. All right. Dang, maybe.
You should take
Yeah.
those.
Maybe I should. I don't have many weapon stuff.
I don't.
Yeah. Well, but I still like Brothos' dagger that he and I made. I'll keep that one for sentimental value. Okay.
Hang it
I'll
around
use
your
these.
neck.
Maybe not that. That's a sharp object on my neck. That probably wouldn't be smart.
Leave it
do.
on the
You
edge.
don't
You can
point the
store it
blade
in
at your
the-
throat.
Can't you store it in the extra dimensional space or whatever the fuck?
Brothos' dagger? No, that one I'll keep on me. But yeah, I guess the other ones I'll have
Oh,
just here.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
Um,
My mistake.
No, Rhystrata wanted me to put it on my neck. I don't think that's a good idea.
Maybe not.
Nice and cozy. Cool. Okay. Neat. Daggers. Do I have to say the words to use them or something, or is it just
No,
inscribed?
there's just a
Gotcha. Okay.
Think about
just
it.
a pun.
Neat. Cool. These are little stabby stabs. I mean daggers. They're not called stabby
Right.
stabs.
Or oh, you can't.
I gotta figure that. Yeah, I'll wait.
Same.
So we got daggers, staff, leather, axe. So there's the 2 spell scrolls, and then I think I grabbed that cloak too, right? The black cloak that was in that cabinet.
You did.
I guess I'll check that just in case. You just said it was like a black cloak with like red on it.
Yes.
Okay, we'll check that out
Okay.
and see.
That one is also just a cloak of protection, +1.
Oh,
Why did I even spend this fucking money?
Aw.
To save attunement slots.
Hey.
cool. Is that everything?
That is everything but the spell scrolls, the spell book, and the deck.
Oh yeah. There is
we have not looked
this
at
too.
it.
glowing.
Yeah, you see there's, like,
that is pretty.
You see that the stones tied into the bracelet are glowing, and they're also being like covered in moss. You watch as this like moss covers over the stone, and then is immediately burnt away, and then begins to cover again.
Oh, I don't think they like it.
Yeah, this is from what I could remember looking at the cards as we were putting them away. This looks to be a deck that does a lot of stuff. Trademark. And they were in the anti-magic building, but they were using them as playing cards. So I don't know if we take this off, if whatever's happening to them will just happen to us in that area. So I think it's maybe safe to just keep them wrapped up in the meantime.
What if? Oh, go.
No.
I was going to say, what if I take them, go all the way over there, and she like gestures far away, and she's like, and just take it up. See what
But-
happens.
If something happens and you get hurt, we're far away from you then. I feel like it's safer if we just maybe don't do it.
I am very hard to hurt. You could do it to me.
Also, we might ruin our rope, which I am not especially fond of.
True.
This is completely off of Rhystrata's line of thought, but that moss was in the prison as well, growing on the walls. The stone, they make the moss when they take the magic.
So I think it's just strong magic, and that it's trying to cover the magic, and that the magic's strong enough to where it's just at an even 1-for-1 type of exchange, maybe.
Sorry.
Wait, where did you see the
In the prison, the walls were
It was
covered in the moss, and it was
all on
made
the
of the
walls.
stone.
what, like everywhere?
Yes. I think when it absorbs magic, it does the grow. Sorry. That's just important to me.
So we keep them wrapped up?
Did we see any of
Think
that
so.
moss in
Not on
the
outside.
not on the outside, but when we were in the forest, the deadwood.
That big rock.
Not deadwood?
You didn't see any deposits of stone. You just felt its effect.
Right.
Oh,
I was just
yeah, we
wondering
didn't
if we
see
saw
that.
any like okay. I was just wondering if we had seen like rocks that had a weird looking moss on it.
This is good to know.
Huh, interesting.
I like Rhystrata's plan though.
No.
I
This-
just
I have given you permission to resurrect me. What is the worst that could happen?
it doesn't work. If whatever happens is worse than we think.
Yeah. I mean,
I've
there's
heard really
plenty
bad
of
things about these cards. I don't know exactly what they do, but
there could be any number of magical effects that do things that are worse potentially than just killing you. So
and I'd rather if we open it and something bad happens, we at least have it with their owner who can take away your debt in the immediate vicinity before bad stuff happens and then you still have a debt. And
What?
are gone or something.
What dead? What? What?
Well, at that point, we take Rhystrata's remains in and get the money. But
Yeah, I hope that you would.
This
If
is
I die,
very
please
sad.
redeem my body.
waste not, want none. Are you kidding? We're broke.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't. I mean, if one of us is gonna get fucked over, it might as well be all of us. So we just open it here.
One for
I
all.
need all of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh
We
shit!
haven't taken it off yet.
I know.
It's
What
exploding.
did I tell you? It was
Wait,
getting
what?
ready to burst.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Everybody?
7.
Yep. 7. Okay.
Oh wait. This
Also
is.
7.
Oh, I have to be raging to see this. I think.
6.
19.
Oh no, I have advantage on this, don't I?
Yeah, you can see it.
That's much better. 19.
19. Okay. So, Yona and Brothos, you see this in time. Yona, you're kind of holding it, and you feel it lift off of your hand for a second,
Whoa.
and you sort of back away. Brothos, you also see this thing glowing a brighter light. But the two of you discussing what philosophically you should do, don't notice as the deck begins to float off of Yona's hand, and you watch as each of those stones begins to crack at every portion in the rope, and there is an explosion of light. You both take 11 points of force damage. Yona
Okay.
and Brothos, you take none because you were able
Oh,
to
okay.
back away in time.
Oh.
But there is a blinding explosion of light as cards go in every direction and then
fuck.
begin to fly towards each other in this whirlwind and storm of cards, just shuffling blindly and fastly. And then, almost as if it never happened, there is a as a full deck of cards hits the floor.
Oh no.
Ow.
Fuck.
Are you
Okay,
okay?
that's what
Yeah, I'm
happens.
fine.
I'm gonna go run and pick them up and just keep them together, not,
Yeah.
not open them at all.
They are weirdly sitting motionless on top of one another.
Oh,
Well,
so
I'm
problem
gonna
solved. We're good.
Take a second and heal myself real quick.
Okay.
With that protection, the black and red one, did you say that one also needs attunement?
Yes, you would need to attune to that.
Gotcha.
And if you have been attuning to your weapons and stuff in the meantime, let me know.
Oh, I haven't yet.
I haven't yet either.
It hasn't been a full hour since you started identifying.
I'm still working on other stuff. I'm not focusing
I haven't even
on.
asked to add it to my inventory yet. I figure.
I don't have it made yet, so yours is gonna have to. I don't know how to get Barbarian damage increased.
Oh god.
How many things can you attune to at one time? I almost never have this
3?
problem. Is it 3?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So
Problem in my campaign.
You will or won't?
You will.
Oh no.
Attaboy, Sean.
can't,
Attaboy.
I can't attune to the colorful staff
Why?
because I have a cloak of protection, I have boots of elvenkind, and I have my headband.
So you
Oh.
have to pick one of those, though, right?
I'm gonna keep the shit I have.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So you can carry it.
Nice.
Doesn't do anything extra, but
I got a nice little stick here.
It is pretty.
It's very pretty.
okay.
And then now we have these cards.
Yeah.
They are pretty cool.
Fuck me. Why did that happen?
They just come straight back.
How's our rope doing? Is it totally decimated?
Each one of the stones that was braided into it has been shattered. You can find like bits of frayed twine scattered around where the cards landed.
Well, that's nice.
What if we just like pull one and throw it to see if it comes back? That's kind of cool.
Um,
Can I try?
no, I mean, but don't we have to return all of them to the Grey
Say
Lady?
it.
Set up a hat
Say
20
it.
feet away.
Say it.
What's the worst that could happen?
This is we don't know. We just to find out. Say it, man. Maybe one or two. I just chuck them.
I mean,
Josh,
if
don't
they
put
all
this
come
pressure
back.
Just
Okay.
make- I'm
Wait,
happy to do it for you.
Before this happens, doesn't Yona and Rhystrata both know what this deck is?
Yona did a
this-
history check.
I know what it is. Yeah.
Rhystrata was told by the Great Lady, right? Or did she just say a deck of cards?
A very special deck of playing cards.
Okay, okay. So Yona knows.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20 on this, and I'm giving
Yeah.
as much information and context as I can to everyone else.
Yes.
These are not just regular cards.
You would have the very, very broad stories told about this thing in different fables and myths, in some historical tomes you've read, people coming across it in their travels. There is a variety of different things people say about a deck like this. And given what you've just seen, you may believe it or not. But there is some room for caution in your mind and your knowledge.
So, I mean, I just don't know if that's worth the risk. We're kind of stranded out here. We don't necessarily have a way to get back to that town safely if something bad happens.
What is the risk?
I mean, I've just heard bad things happen, good things too, but like also bad things. It's pretty like
50-50
spotty on the
good,
details.
50 bad.
I don't know the exact calculations of it, but there's a percentage of it being bad, and I'd rather not have to worry about that. I don't know.
How bad?
Like I've heard some things where it's like you go somewhere else and you don't control where you go, or
I love going other places.
I don't know. Those are just what I've heard from stories.
What are the good things? Free travel.
I don't know if whatever examples you want to give me, shot. I don't want to mess up anything you're saying.
You would have heard someone's wildest dreams coming true. You would have had stories of someone becoming impossibly strong, fighting off 12 men at once after they pulled one of these cards. There's stories of curses that have existed far beyond death for some. It's truly like a polar opposite ends of the spectrum of good and bad.
So
You've never heard of a story that's like, it was okay.
So it's either good or bad.
Does it ever affect someone that you like? No. Like if you pull a card, will bad things happen to you? No.
I don't know. I don't think I read anything about that specifically. Usually any accounts are from the one person's telling of it, or if someone did witness it, probably them dying or something bad happening.
So,
Is
theoretically,
the magic... Oh, go.
theoretically,
Theoretically?
if your god told you that you had to become indestructible, would this deck maybe make you indestructible, perhaps?
That's a good question. I again can't guarantee its validity,
But it is
because
possible.
they are all from stories. Possibly, there could be a theory about that. I would have to do more research, but for now, going off of an untested theory, that's a solid maybe.
Well, I'll be honest, I'm kind of interested.
I just have one question. Is the magic gone from the card once it is pulled?
I think it's from whatever card you pull from it. All of them are individually magical.
But is the magic lost from the card? Because
Because right now, like of what just happened,
no, if you pull the card, the thing happens to you. Do you return the card to the deck and it can be pulled by someone else, or is it used?
think it goes away. I don't know. None of the stories really explain that far because they're either about like the cool stuff that happened or they just died, so they didn't really give you a footnote as to what happens after because they're too excited about the good stuff or dead.
I mean, the Great Lady would probably be pissed if we lowered the value of her deck.
Oh, why am I saying this? In their defense, they don't know if when they got the cards at the prison, if someone else had taken a card. They don't really know the condition of the stuff we're bringing back if someone did take one. I'm not helping my own case here
Also,
for not
maybe
wanting to.
like we test it just to make sure it is this deck, right? So we know what we're carrying.
Hey,
I'm pretty
maybe-
sure this is
You
the
want
deck.
to test it,
just exploded
Brothos?
I
and
do.
stacked up on its own.
Let Brothos test it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
This is not. I'm not your controller, Brothos. It's you if you want to do
You
it.
aren't?
My
No.
Brothos keeper.
No, Brothos, I'm your friend.
Oh, thank you. I
mean, try, please don't try not
Please don't
to pick
die.
a bad one.
Don't
let
pick
us
a bad
find-
one.
Can we find a clearing?
I think we are in a clearing.
Can we
You're a pretty
find
clear area.
a clearing
There was just an
where you
explosion,
can
I'm pretty
stand
sure.
away from me a little bit, maybe?
Oh no, if
Yeah, I
something
mean-
bad happens, I want to be by you.
Oh, okay. We're doing that again. You're right. I forgot. Yes.
I will stand 30 feet away.
You
I
think
will
that's-
stand
sure,
1
yeah.
inch away.
I was gonna say I thought we were gonna be like an all or nothing thing,
Okay.
all of us, but okay.
Oh, we're doing that? Okay, yeah.
maybe.
No, I'm
I
in.
don't know.
Stack up, everybody.
all-
I will put the deck on a stump.
Bimbus, just stay 30 feet back. If anything bad happens.
You see him already 60 feet back and begin to
Okay.
start walking backwards.
Yep.
Nice.
Hey, Rhys, you should send Terran with Bimbus, maybe.
He could not keep himself out of prison.
Okay,
Good
fair.
point.
Off on his own is better with Bimbus.
I'd send him 20 feet in the other direction. Darian, go sit in that tree,
Okay.
please.
He just jumps off. You're not really understanding what's happening. He just sort of flits over to the tree,
Uh-huh.
curls up on a branch.
Nice. So, God, be so cute. Okay. Card time.
I will lean in and I will take 2.
Asshole. You.
Brothers, no, that's one. No, you
What?
stuck together. No.
Oh!
So.
God.
Oh no!
Josh.
I have been shuffling this thing for like hours before the game started.
So afraid.
I'm so upset. I
So-
thought it was just gonna be one card.
Full disclaimer, I did modify the deck to make it more stream friendly, make it more fun rather than like permanent death or anything like that. And I got rid of all the experience stuff because we don't use experience in this. And I'm gonna try and keep the deck on screen as much as I can so people know I'm not fooling.
Come on.
You said 2, Josh?
I said 2.
Okay, first one's first. Let's do this together.
Let's see.
Star.
Star's
What is that
really
one?
good.
Star's really good.
Star's
Okay.
really good. Keeping it on screen. Star.
Does it happen one at a time, or do both?
It happens. The first one happens and resolves, and then you draw the next one.
Okay, so star.
So, Star. Increase one of your ability scores by 2. The score
Oh.
can exceed 20, but not exceed
Really
24.
fucking good.
Oh!
Dang, Brotho's gonna be
You-
charismatic.
Brothos. Oh, that is.
Are you gonna get that beyond reality strength?
I was
or are you
thinking
gonna...
it's 21 strength
It can go
for.
above 20, but it can't go beyond 24, which doesn't matter.
I think I'm gonna put it into strength, honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because that is a
Yeah.
21.
Oh
Get
my
that 21.
Okay, I'm making my strength 21.
Fuck!
That
Okay.
axe.
Oh my
Definitely get
God.
possessed by that axe.
I'm
for
so
sure.
afraid.
Okay, Sean.
Number 2.
Do we just see Brothos get yoked real quick?
His veins
No, I'll
fucking pop
describe.
out.
What happens?
It's like
You watch
Shaggy
as
from
he
Scooby-Doo.
pulls this card, and it has this beautiful imagery of a massive star in the night sky. You watch as the card beams this beautiful light and just starts to dissolve into Brothos' hand.
It's a
And you
magical
watch-
girl transformation.
He's like 2 times.
These gloves
Brothos-
manifest.
Sailor Brothos.
It turns into a ponytail on his fucking mane.
Always running
Sorry.
from a
But
real
you
fight.
become stronger.
Old Sailor
Oh.
Brothos.
Hey, this
Next
is
one.
pretty good.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Key.
Oh,
Key.
Holy
key.
What is key?
What is that one? What is key?
Key is a rare or rarer magic weapon at the DM's discretion.
Oh my gosh.
So, as
No,
you
we're not playing anymore. Statistically,
this
we will
card-
not get any better than this.
you hold this card and it begins to like melt almost into like a
Huh.
mercury like liquid, and then it reforms into a dagger slightly larger than the card you were just holding. It's very ornate. The handle has these very small little eyes all around the hilt.
Oof.
Like 14, 15 tiny little eyes decorated in golds and silvers all around the pommel of the weapon. The blade is this very, very sleek-looking Damascus patterned metal.
Ooh, nice.
Fuck me.
Origin Fire, it's a good show.
It can kill.
This is the Dagger of Blind Sight.
Oh
Whoever
my
attunes to this has blind sight in a 30-foot range.
What?
Oh my gosh.
I hate you for taking all of our good luck.
I'm sorry.
I'm so afraid now.
Right, statistically, it's gonna be like
Statistically, it's
you
gotta be
shit
bad,
pants
you know?
immediately.
This is
So-
amazing. This is so good. Why did we? What's?
I think we should not touch anything else.
Yona, you
Statistically,
said Yona.
yes.
Good things like this happen. What about? You said the wildest dreams come true.
Yeah, I mean, if you get, I guess, that card that would do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a card.
Yes!
Barney moves past Brothos and pulls a card.
Okay, I'm going to ask Sloan something. Would you like me to cut it in real life? That way you're completely sure that this is your fate.
Oh
Would you
no,
like
I
me-
don't care.
Okay.
What do you mean, my?
Would you like
wait,
me to cut the deck?
You have
that
an
you
option
didn't
to
that
cut
you
it.
didn't cheat? I don't
This is
think you
your-
cheated.
No, it's not that I cheated. It's just
If
this is your
Yona
option.
cuts the deck, does he draw like 5 cards or however many?
No,
it
you don't
takes?
cut the deck in the game. You cut the deck in real life.
Okay.
Nah, dude,
This
give me
is
whatever.
meta stuff. Yeah,
give
meta.
it, just give it to me, dude.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Barney.
Moon?
Moon?
This is
What is
the
that
wish
one?
one.
Oh, you are fucking kidding me!
Oh my
Sloan,
gosh.
roll me a d4. Roll me a d4, Sloan.
Okay,
Holy
okay,
crap.
okay.
Holy crap.
Fuck!
I got a 4.
Fuck you.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
it's
What?
a d3. So technically it's a d3, but because you rolled max,
I don't have
you
a
get
D3.
3 plus 1. I'm going to give you 4. As you draw the card from this deck, there is a shockwave that goes out in every direction throughout this field. And as you pull it, you see scattered across this, it's kind of a similar image of the night sky with this crescent moon in it. I mean, kind of like this. You, actually, I think it's just a D3. Yes, so you have 3, not 4.
I have
But you
3
see
more.
3 stars sort of flickering, like this image is living. These little tiny lights surrounding this moon. And you feel that reality at this very moment is whatever you deem it to be. For some reason, you feel that you can use what these little lights are to facilitate those wildest dreams you just heard about. You can cast Wish 3 times.
Holy fucking hell, Sloan.
Can I only do it now?
You
How
can do
long-
it whenever. It doesn't have a limit of time. You have the ability to cast Wish 3 times.
Jeez.
Better not fucking die.
Yeah.
I think Barney is just like staring at these stars dumbfounded, and they are like reflecting in his brown eye, or what fucking color are his eyes again? Brown, black. I can't remember.
You can
But
wish them a
he's just,
different
like,
color.
If you
Oh.
you could wish for grow your hair out.
Wish for
Ship
long
3
hair.
colors and that's it.
I can wish for long hair.
I think a little bigger.
Oh, I like this. It's pragmatic.
It's not long enough. You're like, damn it! And my second wish.
I mean, I've got something that I know I want to take care of right off the top.
Afraid of this.
Oh my god, what are the specifics of a wish?
You gotta
You
be
can look
real
at the spell
careful.
you'd like to in the meantime.
Yeah, Barney's just thinking. "Ugh."
Mhm.
I will
Someone
say
else
the ability that says you will possibly lose it is nullified by this deck.
Mm.
So you just have the ability to wish for things.
I can't believe I got
The statistics.
Rhystrata.
You're so good.
are
Zara,
so terrifying.
It's just getting
right now.
higher and higher.
it's been 100% all night.
Oh, and I've created a character who canonically has terrible luck.
So good though.
Yeah, I'll pull one.
Yes! I love
Alright,
it!
you're next. I'm coming for you.
I'm so afraid.
Oh no! No!
What does this one do?
This is idiot. Roll a d4 for me if you'd be so kind.
So slow, and I know what we're using one of those wishes for.
Can you make me smart?
Or just give Rhystrata the headband. Even it out.
Permanently reduce your intelligence by.
One
I rolled
D4.
a 2, so a 3. 3
Yes.
points reduced.
Yes, the score, not the modifier.
Yeah.
As you view this card, it begins to shift into these strange geometric shapes on the card that seem to fill
Yeah.
your vision, and your mind is racked with pain as you just feel information being flooded out of you and into this card.
Ah.
Your mind is fuzzy, and after a minute, the card dissipates.
I don't think that was good.
Are you okay?
What just happened?
If you got a brain hemorrhage.
I don't remember some words. I know I knew them.
That's not good. That's really not good.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah?
Is the extra draw still a thing? Do I have to draw another card?
Oh, you do. I
Oh,
forgot about that part of it.
no.
You see Rhystrata in this daze reach towards the deck and pull another card, almost as if absent-mindedly willing to do so.
Sarah, why did you
Maybe
make a
Rhystrata,
character with
maybe
bad
not.
luck?
Oh, fuck! Oh no!
So what happened, Sean?
This is when I changed.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you stare into this card, you see this strange, blank, completely opaque black card. And as you look into it, you begin to feel your entire life flash before your eyes. Not in the way you experienced during war,
Mm-hmm.
but just you are reliving every memory you've ever had, every experience, every connection you've ever made with another person. Everything that you are is almost being drawn towards this card. As you all see scenes from Rhystrata's life pour out of their body and into this card. You still remember everything that's happening, but it's strange as you're seeing all these images you remember living through flood towards this card. And as you look at it now, the card is glowing. There is a strong light coming off of it as you see scenes just ethereally floating in this card of your life. And as you're trying to figure out what the fuck just happened, there is an ominously dark window that opens next to you. You see nothing through it. Just this endless void of darkness. And that card flies from your hand into it and lands on some sort of unseeable floor in this space. As a hand comes from the floor and reaches up, holding the card. This shifting, almost like glitching humanoid form begins to crawl out of the floor and stares at this card. And you watch as all of those memories, all of your experiences, everything Rhystrata is dumped into whatever humanoid form this is. You see your friendships with these people, your allies from the war, your enemies you made along the way. Every person you've ever known here and in the Feywild, every scene you've ever experienced is shown to this person, whoever they may be. And as that final vision is flooded into them. The card vanishes. And you watch as this form continues to crawl and push itself out of the ground. Almost as if it is painful for it to do so. And it looks through this window. And then you see 2 glowing eyes peering back at you from the void.
I speak to it.
You can attempt to.
What are you?
I am the end that approaches all things. You know me. I've seen you. See it. Rhystrata.
And then the portal closes.
You see Rhystrata, who has always been unflappable, like near tears. And she just sits there in silence for a moment and then says, I'm going to bed. And straight up walks away.
I'm gonna put the cards away.
Okay.
Screw off, Sean.
Did we
Barney,
see that, or was it just Rhys?
You all saw everything that happened there. It was hard to see the actual memories, but you saw this light being poured into this card. And then
Can we
the
get that
window,
back?
You saw that figure.
Can we get whatever just happened back? 2 cards just took a lot of stuff from Rhystrata.
I don't know.
Can we bring her back to where she was before she took any cards? Is that something we can do?
Sean, big question for you.
Hold on.
Did it look like this creature learned Rhystrata's memories or took Rhystrata's memories? Are we able to determine that?
Rhystrata still feels like themselves.
Okay.
You get the sense that this creature just learned everything there is to learn about Rhystrata.
Good fucking God. That's terrifying.
Including what all of you have heard together.
Can I?
That is bad.
Before
Can I wish to like rewind time? Is that something that you can do? Can I
Before
go?
she took the cards?
Yeah. Like.
I mean,
Can I
if you think
go
that would
back?
get whatever happened back,
Wait,
I just don't want her, whatever it took to have that. That voice was terrifying, and I've seen a goat guy. That's a weird way to say it. You guys know what I meant. If this was an animated
love
show,
you,
it'd
Matt.
have to be much more emotional.
I love you.
You wish...
I don't know what I can do. I don't know if that's going to cause an issue.
I mean, worse than what just happened here. That person just took everything from Rhystrata.
Okay. Yes. Okay. And Barney's gonna think real hard. So, Wish can duplicate any spell of 8th level or lower. I do not know, I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of spells.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm wondering if it can recreate, some sort of Dunamantic time spell or some shit that might allow you to go back and redo some action or something like that. If Barney could reach back and just keep her from reaching for that card and pulling it. If he could just rewind.
If I could turn
All cards or
back
both cards?
time.
Or one card?
One card. Because if she pulls that first card, she's going to get the idiot. And then
So
she
she
has
doesn't
to pull
pull.
a second card.
Yeah, so if we stop her from pulling the first card,
Yes.
then we're good.
Yes.
So before she pulls any cards.
Yes. Does that seem like something he could do?
You asking me?
Yeah.
make an Arcana check.
Okay, God.
Could I assist?
17.
Oh, never mind. You're perfect.
17. You are not sure how powerful the wishes you have been given would be against the thing that gave it to you. So you could definitely attempt to, but you're not exactly sure what the result would be.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything against the cards. Yona.
There has to be something. I shouldn't have let anyone take any cards. This was a mistake.
It wasn't your choice, it was ours.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go set up the tent thing. And then Yona's just gonna walk away and start setting up the dome to go to sleep. He's not gonna sleep though.
Okay.
So you can't.
Whatever that magic is, I think it's honestly less safe to fuck with it.
What about her head?
I can... I think, maybe I can help bring back some of what she lost. If she wants that. I honestly think that I'm gonna wait and ask her. Because it's her choice.
Consent is a good idea.
Well, I would feel bad if I tried to make something happen and fucked it up immensely. At least if it was her decision, then I can pass the buck.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But yeah, it's important. Well... actually, Brothos, while I've got you here, I should have asked when Yona was still here. Random question. Do you know who Rhystrata's god is?
Yes. We've talked about it. Why?
Do you know if Yona knows?
I don't know. But I don't think... Brothos and Rhys had a conversation about this, right? Specifically Barney.
We had a very specific conversation, yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't think Rhystrata wanted to upset you.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I don't know if it matters, given what just happened. Seems shitty to complain at a time like this. So...
I mean, you lost loved ones, Barney. It is okay.
I feel like an idiot for not realizing it as soon as she saw my shit. Ooh, hello. That's me.
Sorry, hang on.
Oh, we can't hear you now.
Oh, I don't know what's happening.
Now we can.
I think it's back.
Is it back?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. My thing got fucked. I'm so sorry.
You're
Okay.
good. You're good. I mean, Why would you say that? Do you think you should just intuit everything everyone says? I barely know what's going on like 60% of the time.
I tend to have a pretty good read. It's like actually the one thing that I can do outside of, you know,
Kicking ass and turning into animals and flying and...
magic stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, Rhystrata is pretty good at keeping things closed off. You know, whatever it wasn't done out of malice, yes?
I know it wasn't done out of malice.
That doesn't make it any better, huh?
No. No, but it... Sorry, lots of thoughts.
Do you want to do that thing where you punch something again?
Huh. Well, the only option right now is you or that tree, and I think if I do either of those, I'm gonna break my hand, so... But... yeah, Rhystrata keeps a lot of things.
I doubt what's just happened will make that any,
Any better? No.
Yeah.
No. No.
I didn't think it could be that bad.
Me neither. She did tell me. I didn't say that, but she did tell me. So, yeah, now's not a good time. For anything. For anything. Now it's just a bad time. Brothos.
Yeah, I thought we were doing great. And then it all went...
Hey, you did a great job.
Of what?
Of breaking into that prison.
I punched a bunch of people, and Yona kept me from getting caught.
He's good at that.
The brains.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to go talk to Rhys, huh? And Yona.
I don't know if she wants... I don't know if she wants to be talked to. Though, admittedly, every time I've noticed something with her, I've made a point of waiting for her to talk about it. And that has gotten us nowhere. So, maybe you're right.
I tell you what. Maybe I try Rhys and you try Yona.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Go team! Us!
Go team.
Team comfort friends.
Before we get to that, we are going to take a break. Yes,
It's early for a break.
just to make sure.
Some shit happened.
Everything just went off the rails.
He said
That's
the
here.
name.
That's now. We're doing that. We're off.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we'll start a giveaway in a second for Skull Splitter Dice, which is weirdly accurate today.
Oh no!
Hey,
How
I cope
dare.
with things by making bad jokes. Oh,
You know, same.
It
Same.
wasn't bad though.
I'm like weirdly lightheaded right now.
Yeah, I'm like all the
This
adrenaline.
is why we do early breaks.
Guys, get in on that Skull Splitter Dice giveaway for about 100 dice inside of a skull mug. It's very cool. Exclamation point win. Followers get 1 entry. Subscribers get 2. And we'll see you guys in a minute. Be back in 10.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Stop.
Why do you always start with 18? That's the
Five.
weirdest
draw a
number to
card?
start a countdown with.
5.
Can chat draw a card?
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
I'm gonna take my 21 strength and punch all of you.
Try.
Nothing
You
bad
would kill me.
In the
Oh.
face.
ever happens to the Kennedys.
21 now?
Yeah, it's 21.
So it doesn't even get you that extra modifier.
It's not. I need one more. What?
And you can't get another one from.
It took. Oh, I was gonna say you as your capstone, but it's.
I'm not gonna get it because I.
You took a level in Bard.
This is
Yeah,
as high as it's gonna get. But
it's okay. It's good. It's great.
Well, sorry. We return to the game now. There are big things happening. But you were all going off to have conversations about what just transpired with the group. If you would like to go, I believe Brothos was talking to Rhystrata.
yeah.
Why don't y'all go first?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Brothos goes looking for Rhystrata. Does he find her?
I don't think she would have gone far. Yeah, she's probably just. I don't know what the geographical landscape looks like here.
It's a very wide open area. There's like a few trees your camp is set up in, but for the most
Yeah.
part, it's a very wide open space.
Yeah, she's probably just found like the closest thing to like a hill that could like not even like a hill, one of
small
those like that she's just sat on. She has her sword out and she's just like sharpening it, cleaning it.
Gotcha.
Okay. He will just kind of come and awkwardly like shuffle up. Hey.
Yes.
Everything is. How are you? Are you okay?
She'll just pat the space next to her
Oh,
without saying
thank fucking
anything.
God. Okay. And he comes and sits down.
You got some good things.
You got fucked.
That is good. We all got fucked.
Oh. What? Oh. It knows, yes. About us, huh?
Yes.
Is that what is upsetting you?
I am upset about that. Brothos, my god has been very strict about the fact that I could be a good person. So I will not say that I am a bad one. But I was not always good. There are things that I have done that if Yona or Barney or perhaps even you found out, I am not ready to lose this.
Oh boy, Rhys. I'm not going to pretend like I know how Yona would respond, or Barney would respond, or even how I would respond, because we all know I'm not that stable most of the time. But I guess the question is, who would you rather we find it out from? You? Or whatever the fuck is in that big dark hole?
I was honestly hoping I would die before you found out.
You know none of us are going to let it happen. yourself, least of all. You're very hard to kill.
Yes. Seems that way. Have you ever lost everything, Brothos?
I immediately want to say yes, but I get the feeling maybe we are thinking about very different things.
I would like to hear your story.
It is less of a story and more of a tendency to drive things away, huh? For me, that is my loss. There's a lot of this. I feel like that is somewhat personal. You know what I mean? Almost like I have agency in it. But the loss you speak of, maybe less so.
Compared to my people, I have not lived so long, but I have lived long enough to know that everything is a choice. I could blame the things that I have done on what happened to me, or the way that I was raised, or... But my choices are my own.
So you made the choice that lost you everything? Or you made bad choices after you lost everything?
Overwhelmingly, and many times the latter. But, perhaps you are right. Perhaps that is a story for everyone, huh?
I wouldn't want to hog it. Reese. All I'm saying is that I know the you now. And I like the you now. And I just robbed the prison, so we all have dirty hands. Also executed a dude in a basement the other day.
You did do that.
Again, I'm not dismissing your actions. I see Sloan trying to remember it.
The werewolf guy, the bear guy thing, I think, right?
Oh, God.
I'm not saying that whatever you have done is anywhere, or what I have done is anything like, or anywhere near as bad. I don't know, but I'm just saying. I don't know. It seems like the gods keep fucking up, and we're not as smart as they are. So.
I will tell you all.
Okay. I take it you want some space.
Please.
Brothos kind of gets up and begins to walk away. Oh, and also, Barney is mad at you about the Miaska flavor thing.
Oh, I am very aware.
I figured.
I was trying to think of how I could talk to him about that before. Oh well.
I don't know. I probably shouldn't have said anything anyway. He's going to be mad at me.
It's okay. I will absorb any anger he might have had towards you tomorrow, so.
Oh. Okay.
Good night.
Brothos will cuddle into bed with his axe.
Oh, fuck. No, dude. Come on.
Are you going to attune to it over your long rest?
Good night, Grithax. He tells it a bedtime story, which he's sure he hates.
Take that as a yes, then.
Are you going to attune to it?
He is, yes. And he's going to tell it a yet lengthy story, much to its chagrin.
The whole time he tries to interrupt you and tell you to stop telling him stories.
Will not stop.
I've made a mistake.
Okay. Barney.
Barney's going to find Yona.
Okay.
Yona!
Yeah, I'm just making the dome thing for everyone to go sleep in.
Oh, shit.
Walk up.
This is early.
Yeah, walk up behind him. Do you okay, if you want to be alone, you can absolutely tell me to fuck off.
What? No, what are you talking? Why would I say that to you?
Well, because I just wanted to check in with you, because you don't, are you...
No, I'm
doing?
I'm fine. Yeah, it was only, just a large demon thing that took Rhystrata's memories, I think, or whatever that looked like. I'm not sure. But I mean, I'm fine. I didn't take any cards. So I mean, I'm okay. But I mean, I could have stopped everyone else from taking cards, so that would have been a good thing for me to do. But I didn't. But it's already happened. I can't change it. You said it's everyone else's choices to take the cards, but yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. He's not looking at you. He's still doing the dome at this point.
Barney just sits down next to him and is like, so how are you actually feeling?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm doing the dome to sleep. Are you okay?
Yeah, you said yeah, I'm fine, but, and then said a bunch of stuff that made it sound like you weren't, so I was just...
Yeah, nope, sorry, I talk a lot. That's me, I never know when to not talk, normally, in any situation. That's me. I'm doing it now. This is exhibit A, of me talking a lot when I shouldn't. I'm doing this at the moment. I'm fine. Everything's okay.
Okay.
The dome should be good in a couple of minutes from here, but is everyone else okay? Is Brothos
Brothos
still...
went to talk to Rhystrata. Just check in on her.
Okay.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I mean, you can do the whatever that card lets you do now. Do you have any ideas what you're gonna wish for?
I have a couple, but it's weird to describe the feeling, but it feels like huge.
So maybe think about it then a couple of times before you...
Yeah, that's
pull the
kind
trigger
of
on it.
That's kind of where I'm at with it. There are things that I want to change that I almost feel like I couldn't possibly dare to change. It seems impossible, but I gotta think about it.
I mean, what would seem impossible that you couldn't wish for if you think anything's possible?
I mean, just that. I mean, could I make the sky a different color? Could I...
I would maybe not make that be the first wish.
Well, that I don't actually want to do that. I
Okay.
just was like, is that a thing that I could do? I mean, I could change things around us, fundamentally. Could I wish for the government to change? Could I wish for the military to be disbanded? Could I do stuff like that?
I mean,
Could I wish for the Deltarium underneath Sedwin's tower to be enchanted again?
I mean, yeah, that definitely seems like something, but you would also have to think of the repercussions of those things. If you're specifically talking about a military going away, is it specifically the military that's surrounding our area? There could be neighboring locations that would see a large span of land without any source of way to defend itself, and that would put more people at risk.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, just, I mean, think about it. Just workshop it. Just don't rush into it.
I mean, could I wish that Desmiketh didn't have any power? Or that those relics that Sedwin keeps talking about were like transported to a different plane where no one could find them? What?
Yeah,
and
I mean,
if so, then what are the ramifications of that?
With those, I can only think of the negative. The worst thing that could happen with that, I would imagine, is
the universe gets destroyed.
I mean, I feel like that could happen at any point with the path we're on. But if we maybe did do that, the worst case scenario would be Desmiketh didn't have powers, or he still had powers if you tried that and it didn't work. And then if you wished for those relics to go away, I would maybe be more specific than just a random plane or somewhere else, because then that could fall into someone else's hands. But if they were at least all collected but nullified in a way, I guess just being specific with what's happening would help in that case. But if it's something we at least know what the worst case scenario would be, that makes it a bit more manageable.
Oh, now I'm fine. So much to think about. Not my strong suit. I wish it was here.
Well, I think we'll catch up in a few days. They're stopping at the Garandel, right?
Yeah.
So we can maybe catch them there while we return the rest of these cards. And see whatever else the Grey Lady would need, if there is anything else. But we should just focus on that for now.
Yeah.
Okay, the dome is up. Boop.
Great.
I don't know where the others are. I think Brothos by a tree.
Good night.
No.
What's
Brothos
Bimbus up to?
What's that Bimby boy doing?
Bimbus this whole time? I think he would have stayed away during the whole deck thing. And then once everyone sort of scattered back towards a little campsite, he saw Yona setting up the tent. He would have come over and just says, how'd it go?
Well, it went okay, actually pretty good, and then it went really, really bad. So.
Right.
You're not going to tell the Grey Lady that we drew cards, are you? I guess we can come to an agreement. Like, you don't tell her we drew the cards. We don't tell her that you got into prison so she doesn't try to kill you.
Right. I think she already knows that I did that.
Did you tell her?
Yeah.
You fucking idiot, Bimbus.
Why?
Yeah, I already did that.
We gotta kill Bimbus.
Oh, Bimbus.
I'm not killing him.
You're a dead man,
We
Bimbus.
just broke him out of prison.
Could you try putting the cards back into the deck so there's no like missing cards at all?
Well, I think one of them is. I think one of them got consumed by, at the very least, a demon. So, not sure how that's gonna work out. Do we have the rest of the cards?
You have the deck. You don't have all the other ones that you pulled. They vanished as soon as they met.
One is in my hands, I think.
How many did you pull?
I don't know, 1 or 2 maybe.
5.
Like five cards.
And do you have the rest?
Yes.
All right.
Maybe
I
we
see
can
it?
just. Sure.
What do you say?
He wants to see it. You got the deck?
No. No one else is gonna mess with them for now. Just trust we have them.
What are you trying to do with him?
I wanted to see how many were left, so we could all get our story straight on how many we found it with.
Ah, smart. Well, can we count them?
I'll count them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without
As
just
you pull
shuffling.
them, no.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, the turntables.
No. It looks like there are roughly 17 left. This was a full deck of 22.
Cool. 17.
All right,
Can we just
okay.
say that maybe Howitzer pulled some?
Hold a few? Sure. It's not my problem when she has them, so...
Is she gonna kill you?
Don't know.
Is it the best idea for you to go back?
Probably not.
Should we just tell her that you got executed, bud?
Could you?
Of course.
Well, she believe you. Sort of like eyes Yona, look at like drawing the or counting the cards. Like,
Or, or we could tell her that we broke you out because she'll probably hear about the breakout and know who's missing, right? We broke you out of prison. Maybe you drew 5 cards, last one transported you to a different plane or something, and you're dead.
can it do that?
I have no fucking idea, but
Better than going back and facing her then. Alright. Sort of like looks around this big open field. Tell you what. I died. I pulled the cards. I died. Big sad.
yes.
And you go back and tell her all about how horrible I am, but I'm definitely dead.
Mm.
I'm gonna go that way, and he just points off into the field adjacent to the road.
Just maybe go west or south, not east.
Yeah, that's just gonna take you to the mountains.
So
I
is where
went-
he's wanted. Don't go that way either.
I went east to try and throw off the advisor. I'm just in case they send people out in that area. Maybe I'm being paranoid. I usually am, but
All right.
Doesn't hurt to say.
So if I go this way,
yeah. Northeast is good.
she's sort of like that. All right.
Oh, do you want your time thing back?
No,
Cool.
it's night.
It sure is.
Oh, look at
I think
that.
I know how to do that on my own. Well,
Did you want to leave at night or?
Maybe you should get some rest. Or are you feeling pretty good? You've been in prison.
I've been sleeping for about a week. I think I'm good. All right.
All right.
I have to go die.
What? You have to go die?
Figure of speech. I'm gonna just take off. Tell your friends I said that I'm dead, and to not ever look for me again.
Yes.
Cool.
You were eviscerated in a massive explosion. Thank God none of us were around you.
Really cool
And the
giant
rest of the
explosion.
cards. It was very cool.
I like that. Go with that one.
Okay.
All right. Oh, can I have a look back?
Yes. Gives him the transparent lock.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for letting me borrow it.
All right.
Good luck. Don't.
Bust the break.
Oh, don't die.
Oh, I hope to.
Or at least have a good time while you're doing it.
He will wink and disappear into the field.
I like him. Sad we gotta say goodbye.
I'm going to miss him.
It's okay, Brothos.
And Bimbus died.
Ah!
So, I guess we can talk about this tomorrow. We're not going anywhere soon.
The tent is set up, or the dome is set up. You all take a long rest.
I'm gonna stay up and look at the scroll in that book. If I
yes,
can.
yes. Okay.
Give myself some busy work.
The scrolls are for the 2nd level spell Knock and the 3rd level spell Clairvoyance.
God
Okay.
damn.
The book has a few early level wizard spells, but the only 2 that are of any interest to you are 2 ritual spells, Comprehend Language and Find Familiar.
Oh.
That look like they can be added into your tome.
Cool. Dope. Cool. Okay. Yes, and then I'll have to look at those. The level 1 spells. Okay. Yeah, and then I'll I'm gonna try to stay up as late as I can without falling asleep, or until I physically just fall asleep from not being able to stay awake as long as I can try to.
Okay.
While I'm doing all that.
Sounds good. Anyone taking any watches or just full sleep in the dome?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can take a watch as long as I can.
I'll take a watch too.
Rhystrata will take
everyone's
some.
doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
If everyone's having one, I might as well take a watch.
I might even. I might not sleep. I might do
Just
that
stay
shit.
up?
Yeah.
You mean trans or just stay up all night?
Just stay up.
Yeah. I tried to do that. I don't think I can stay up all night because I'll
Trends?
pass out.
I mean, if you need me to roll like a con save, just try to stay awake.
The first night you can do it no problem.
Okay.
But once you're awake for 24 hours, you accrue exhaustion.
Right. Oh,
So
cool.
you will
I thought
have-
I was gonna get it right now. So
That's what I was
I'm
thinking
great.
too. That's why I didn't. Yeah.
You
You're
would
giving
have
away
it,
the first day for free.
you would have it in the morning. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was prepared. For this.
Okay. All your watches go by pretty uneventfully. You feel very safe inside of this dome. Do you want to describe how it looks?
Yeah. So from the inside, it kind of just looks like, like thin, kind of like rice paper that you can see through to an extent.
Tracing paper?
Yeah, kind of like tracing paper. But you can like clearly see what's out there to a fine degree. But then on the outside, it's just like whatever shade I'm assuming the grass is, kind of just matching the darkness of outside because where it's nighttime. I don't really have a good scale of what it would look like color wise.
Okay. And you all take your long rest except for Rhystrata, who does accrue a point of exhaustion,
What up? I'm exhausted.
which is disadvantage on ability checks. Now,
Nice.
a
This is
rolling
good for
pie eating contest comes by on the road.
Oh, Riss, you should be in this.
That's the one thing I've always wanted to do.
I knew it. I read your backstory.
Ah, damn it. That was such a small note. How'd you catch it?
Sorry. In the morning, you guys are able to do whatever you'd like. It is kind of, it's not raining, but it is that like overcast, very cold sort of morning.
Less birds. I mean,
Birds are there, but it's still
Nice.
overcast. there's lots of birds.
Rhystrata is gonna gather the party.
Sounds good.
Sans Bimbus.
Yeah, he disappeared in the night.
So our story when we get to the Great Lady is that Bimbus drew 5 cards, and the last one gave him magic of some kind. He cast like a fireball and just exploded. But the cards are okay. But that's our story. He's dead. She'll never find them because I'm pretty sure she was going to kill him anyway. So he went northeast and hopefully has a fun time. But he fucked off and we're just going to... Everybody got the story?
Mm.
He exploded. After pulling
Fireball.
5 cards.
The Ballad of Bimbus the Brave.
Yes. Okay, great.
No ballads.
Good
Oh,
morning.
he's not gonna have a good time here.
It's nice to meet you again. Wait, what? Good morning. Sorry.
Do you mind if I speak for a moment? All of you?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I do not mind.
Let me begin by saying that before meeting you, I was alone for a very long time. And I am very grateful for the time that I have had with you. If after hearing this, it is not in your interest for me to accompany you, I will leave. First thing, easier thing. She unsheaths her sword. Yona knows this. I stole this. This is an ancient weapon from my home. It was used in the fight against Titanian Oberon's child. It is very valuable, and I should not have taken it, but I did. That is first.
Okay.
Okay.
I stole a whole bag of weapons.
Yeah,
2
I
days
mean,
ago.
this is stolen.
This is treasonous levels, but
I mean, treason to who?
the noble court of the Feywild.
I don't know
Well,
who the
not
fuck
the
that is.
Feywild, the Winter Court.
The
Anyway,
Winter Court. There is season courts.
yes.
Is it like important? Were they doing something with it?
No, it was in a crypt.
Oh yes, this is free. What is a dead person going to do with it?
They would not see it that way, but
Probably
I
not.
appreciate it.
Sorry, we're idiots.
No, I love it. I love it. So I stole this.
Oh, nice.
It was the most important thing to me. It was all I had for a very long time. And when I had nothing and many people died around me, it saved my life. I owe many things that I have to this blade. And then I had a friend. And his name was Janfir. And we fought together. And one day when we were fighting, they were taking hostages from the field. He was at my back when they took him. When I tried to save him, my sword was knocked from my hand, and I did not have it. And he was gone. And I went mad. I woke up to blood in my mouth. Torn bodies on the ground. That was 2 years before the war ended. I never found him, and I did not stop. And that is the worst thing that I have done.
So they took him, and I'm confused. What did you do?
I was surrounded. I had no weapon. I killed them with my hands. Eins. So.
The people who you're fighting against, were they like alive or were they undead?
Both. This cannot be justified. I need you to understand. This is a bad thing that I have done.
Are you saying you killed your companions? Or just your enemies?
It seems like the point is that it was with not the sword.
It was... No matter what side you die on, nobody should die that way.
Well, that's
Imagine.
horrific. Oh, yeah.
Imagine finding a body that has been stabbed. Then imagine finding a body that has had pieces torn out by someone's mouth. I have spent hundreds of years running from this, and these cards have brought it to my front door. I was a bad person. I can go.
No. Brothos is just like staggering with so many different thoughts.
Oh, baby.
Why would you go? I do not understand why. I do not understand why you are tearing yourself apart about this. I do not get it. It is sad, yes. But taking a life is taking a life.
I left my home to try to become something that I could return home with pride about. I lost that ability that day. My family, they would get They loved me, but they did not love the way that I acted. What I did that day was just an extension of that. But that is another problem. I appreciate it, Brothos.
I do not want to diminish something that clearly hurts you. That is not my intent. Where I come from, you would be considered a hero for trying your hardest to do what needed to be done. And I think that is more telling of the people that you came from than it is of you. But maybe I am dumb.
Brothos. Anyway. Yona, Barney.
I don't know the intensity of what war is or fighting. Only what we've done in this past few months here. But I mean, I've felt like sometimes in fights I've gotten to a point where I could desperate. I don't know to the degree that you were in for that fight, but I mean, it was to try and protect your friend. So I like Brothos says, I know it hurts you, but I still accept you for who you are. You are the person we've known and have cared for over this amount of time. I don't see why anything would change that.
Thank you.
I told you when you told me about Yonfir that it was tragic, and it is. War is tragic, and it turns people into monsters. For people who don't have other people's best interests at heart, it just makes them something. Something terrible. But, you know, people, you joined that effort for a reason, Rhystrata, and I told you, I think that reason is noble. The only difference between the way that you kill and the way that some person who has money and power kills is that they have the resources to wear gloves and wield a long sword. Other people have to fight tooth and nail, literally. And you did. And it's obviously something that is so fucking traumatic, and I hate very deeply that you had to go through that. And I know that you feel monstrous for having done it. And I don't want to send you away. Not for that. I don't want you to, I don't.
Thank you. I have only ever told one person. I cannot. Okay. I have lived a number of years. Things have happened. Many things. I cannot tell all of them to you. I cannot extract them all out as it happened last night and show them to you, but...
That is a very bad joke.
But I will do my best not to hide them. I was given honor in war, but the names that they gave me followed me for years. I just did not want the names anymore, you can understand. But I will try to be better.
You are better.
Well, anyone else have any earth-shattering secrets?
I think we're fresh out.
All right. Let us go.
On foot, right?
That was a burp.
It half was gone.
Isolt has your cart.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Gone off
Yeah,
ahead of you.
so we do have
Yes.
have Dorothy, who he's looking as beautiful as ever.
You got your Barney boy here,
For a total of, 3 hours?
who also... Let me see how long this lasts. Ah, god damn it. Well, I did also pack polymorph today, so I've got a couple more hours as well.
So 7 hours. Total.
I thought this might happen. So, Barney will wild shape into a horse.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, we get to run.
Uh,
Long stride.
okay, I was gonna say, I think only Brothos can get on that horse.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd ride with
But-
Rhystrata if Brothos got on Barney.
Oh, it's
But
just fine. You get on Barney, I will do a run.
Yeah. Brothos can keep
Yeah.
up. A little
Okay.
lag behind at times, but
Yeah.
close enough. Which is amazing.
Also, for the
Okay.
record, when we, at whatever point during our travels that we get close enough to the Splinterwood that it wouldn't take like several hours for me to get there, I do want to approach the edge of it.
Sure. You
But if anybody has
probably-
stuff they want to do before that, that's fine.
By all means.
With those daggers, are they on to be on?
They're not.
Okay,
There's a lot of complex
I'm gonna make them.
things you have to do in D&D.
Yeah. I got it. But you said they're
you-
+2 daggers, right?
They are +2 daggers.
Cool.
Each one of them just has a charge if you just want to keep track of it like that.
Yeah.
I'll try and make them this week along with Brothos' axe.
Sweet. Yeah, so far I'll just put 2 +1 or +2 daggers in my inventory just to have that.
Sounds good. So at the end of the first day, you would probably be approaching that point where the Splinterwood is probably a half an hour off. If you wanted to take a quick walk over that way or like camp closer to the edge of it, you could.
Yeah, I just want to check out. I just want to take a look at it because it's weird. I want to see if I can find out anything else about it. So I'm gonna go over there. I'm not gonna go too far inside. I just need to find some of those plants.
Do you want us
Okay.
to come with?
If you want to, you can. You're welcome to.
Okay.
Okay. So you all
Scurry
Okay.
on over there.
closer towards the Splinterwood.
Yeah. And at what point would he begin to see the thick spicy underbrush.
So it is a few minutes beyond the immediate tree line. It does become more coarse and damaging a bit in, probably about 5 or 6 minutes from the actual edge.
Barney starts to walk inside, and like under his breath, he's like, "I'm not coming after you. I'm not coming after you. I'm not coming after you. I'm just looking for something. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something."
Okay.
And he's gonna find this like an area where they start and kind of like stop in front of a thicket.
Okay.
And he sits down on the ground, and he is going to cast first. He's going to cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay.
So it's 30 feet outwards from him. In all directions, I guess. He can sense the presence and location, of poisonous creatures and diseases.
Okay.
Just in case.
You don't sense any disease or poison coming from these woodlands.
Great.
Yeah.
He lets that subside, and then he is going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And again, that's 30 feet outward. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you, and see an ardor around the creature or object that bears the magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay.
There are rules for penetration.
Nice. There are always rules for penetration. Anyways.
If you want to know those, but
So sorry. No, I know. It's like a foot of lead or whatever the fuck. None of those will apply here because you're outside, I would say.
okay.
Unless it was like a treasure chest hidden behind a tree. But there isn't. As you extend that consciousness out from you in this... Are you doing this ritually?
No, he's just casting it.
Okay. You get this immediate sense that where that thicket begins, there is a very, very low sort of ambient magical essence permeating the entirety of this thicket and all these trees beyond that extend further out into the Splinterwood. You don't get a specific school of magic. However, you can, with this spell, tell that it is divine in nature.
Divine? That is so fucking strange. Okay. And with that, he's gonna cast Speak with Plants.
Okay. God, this is gonna be fun.
So sitting cross-legged on the ground in front of this thicket, he just kind of like focuses and is like, oh, this is fucking weird.
Okay.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
You hear some of the thicket say, What? Who goes there?
Hi, I'm sorry to disturb you.
There we are, no further.
I'm not. Trust me, I don't.
That's good. Very good.
Don't want to.
Stay out of the woods, please. Thank you.
Hi there. My name is Barney Fairweather of the Fairweather Druidic line. I just wanted to ask you some questions. I'm making a podcast.
I love my favorite murder.
No, he's like, I just wanted to ask a couple of questions. If you'd be open to that?
I've got nothing but time, Barnable.
Get bodied. Get bodied by a
Get out of here!
Barnable.
So I wanted to ask if you could tell me anything about like the situation of this forest. I heard from a couple of friends that it had magic on it. I was wondering if you knew where that came from, or if you've been here long. I don't know if you know about the stuff that's kind of further in, the weird buildings that are really old.
Make a persuasion check with advantage for this plant.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make this a social encounter for you.
Fuck! Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was worse. Persuasion 9.
Sorry, Barnable. We're supposed to keep individuals like yourself from wandering further into these woods.
I mean, it's not. I'm not trying to like hurt anything here. I'm just interested. Do you know like why we're not supposed to go into the woods?
Of course I do.
Is it because of those fragments out there in the middle?
What? No, it's because we'll cut you to ribbons.
Okay.
Sorry, that's our job. While we're here, we were going.
Can you tell me who put you here?
There's kind of a silence for a little bit. Indirectly, I believe it was Gethrix. Make a religion check.
Religion?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Fuck me. I rolled a natural 1, so that's a
Should have watched
5.
Inside this week. You would have had inspiration. Watch Bo Burnham's Inside.
Forgot that I had inspiration. Nice.
You rolled a natural 1?
I did. It's a 5.
Never heard that name before in your life. The name he said was Gethrix,
Gethrix.
but you've never come across that name in your travels.
My party came with me, right? Y'all came with me?
Mhm.
I turn around like, have y'all ever heard of Gethrix? And then I turn back and I'm just like, is there
Alright,
anything?
everyone in the background.
Let me make myself a religion check with disadvantage.
Is there anything that you can tell me?
Really exhausted.
I'm
Exhausted.
sleepy.
Sorry. What was it, Sloan?
He was just asking the plant if there was anything that the plant could tell him.
Okay. Josh, how dare you?
I got a nat 20.
Disadvantage on you too.
One of us has to.
I got a 15 and a 2.
15 and a 2.
So I got a 2.
Matthew?
7.
7. So only Brothos has ever heard of this, weirdly enough.
Grithax, do you know of anyone called Grithax?
No!
Alright.
Also,
God
What's
damn
singing?
it.
Never!
So, specifically, Brothos, you have heard, it was a natural 20, correct?
It was a natural 20. Plus 0, so a 20.
So, yes, that's perfect. I'm safe now.
I like how I waited after you said plus 0. My brain was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Did some strong math up here.
Gethrix, or the Ever-Watching, as their title is known, is the guardian of the dead.
Isn't that...
They are a deity of death and most commonly known to keep undeath at bay. As the stories you've heard go, there is a tale of Gethrix, the cosmic spider, who has weaved their web around the world as to collect souls that pass on.
I think... I would
Did you
assume...
say that out loud?
No, so he
I
starts... Brothos will start kind of like humming this very like low dirge in Giant, because he doesn't quite recall exactly what he's remembering or why it's triggering the memory. But
Yes.
after a while, it kind of comes from conversations at the Temple of Breskafell that he recalls it. Then he goes, Gethrix is the cosmic spider, the guardian of death and undeath.
Damn.
Barney is fuck. It's turning back to the plant, but like it pauses as you say that and just kind of like touches his chest under his shirt and like rubs at it. And looks thoughtful. And well, if he's the guardian of the dead, then he probably wouldn't appreciate anything that would raise the dead.
Talking about the plant?
He's like thinking out loud, but it could be to the plant.
Okay. Sort of sits there.
You don't have a name, do you? Is there something I should call you?
What? Don't call each other something?
Well, my name is Barney.
Alright, you did say something about that.
Well, that's okay. Listen, there's somebody who is in the forest who is trying, and as far as we know, succeeding at digging up fragments of some object, and we don't know for certain, but we know that they have an abyssal name and a bad vibe, and we know that the abyss is has a lot of undead energy, so do you think maybe you could tell me more? Maybe if I tell you that we're trying to not have anything connected to undeath happen?
Tell you more of what?
Just anything about you and why you're here and why this is here and how it happened and
Barnable, please come down.
I asked you about.
I've never been inside the woods myself. I've grown here my whole life. Keeping people outside of the woods like I was meant to do.
That's a good. And I can't go in the woods. Fuck.
I want to take this plant with us.
I love this plant.
Well,
I don't want to take him away from his very important job.
I imagine it's just a big thicket shaped like a mustache.
That is perfection.
that makes
Thank you for your service, Tree.
Thanks anyway.
Of course. We
You
should
know,
have stayed out of the woods.
if you do ever get a chance to go in there, tell him I said hello. I'm sorry. I'm leaving. Have a nice day. I hope it rains on you.
Cool. Very kind.
Yeah.
I hope you learn many names, Barnable.
Thank you. That was a very nice compliment.
That's
Nice
so
thing to
nice.
say. Well, goodbye. I send the spell.
Ta-da!
How was the conversation with the plant?
It was fucking weird.
This was a plant.
Let's walk. So he doesn't know. He wouldn't tell me a lot of stuff. All he would tell me is that Gethrix, which is I didn't know at the time, but when I got this, and he pulls his shirt aside at the spider tattoo that he got after his ship crashed in Garendale.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of a thing that you get for fallen crewmates. But I guess maybe it comes from that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, we can keep going. If the god who made the fucking forest different isn't the god of plants and shit, but is the god of death, then I think we're not far off in thinking that whoever the fuck this Desmoketh guy is, he's connected to the Abyss, and I guess by extension, these fucking relics, the helmet.
The Undying Tyrant.
Is the Undying Tyrant a part of it? I mean, I guess he's undead. Shit.
Wasn't that what the relics were related to? Or
I
am I
think
mixing-
they were
They're
related
related
to
to
the
the Herald.
progenitor god.
Sorry,
right?
you're right.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. So, it's been a while.
So refresh us.
The artifacts such as the helmet and all the things you were clued into relate to someone who was a herald of whatever is trapped on the abyss, or whatever is the abyss.
Got it.
That so might be.
So it could be connected. Who the fuck knows? But
Could be
that's
800
as far as
other things too.
And we know that from what Yona found that the forest was cursed to be that way. Cursed. Maybe it was blessed.
Do I know
To keep
if-
people
Gods
out.
can curse things.
is Gethrix
Yeah,
Gethrix
curse
a specifically malicious or
Sort of leaning neutral good.
neutral good? Okay.
They are seen as like the defender of the dead, essentially.
Okay.
They have that web set up so that their servants can
Bring
collect
them in.
souls from them and send them to the proper afterlives that no one who
It's like a highway that you
Adventures.
kind of travel on,
exactly
like a worldwide web.
yeah, like Route 66.
I
Matt, I
can't
swear to
imagine-
God.
It's a pretty good,
Highway.
pretty good god. I don't ever seem malicious or evil. No Breskafel, obviously, but
Well, I can't imagine they'd be particularly thrilled with the idea of random acts of necromancy popping up across the continent. Or not so random.
that's true.
What the fuck is going on?
Spooky stuff.
I hope that Sedwin... I hope he got my message.
Let us go find out.
Should we stop by his place first?
I want to find Isolde first. But we're still a day away, maybe. Maybe more.
Anymore.
Let's go.
Travel time.
Travel time.
Travel time.
You guys have roughly 3 days before you get to make sure I'm on the right layer this time.
Oh,
this
no.
fork. Or sorry, you have 2 more days from where you are now.
Okay.
That's a lot
Actually,
of time.
No, you're a day out from where you are. So this is where you'd be tomorrow evening.
At the fork.
Yeah.
Mr. Fork.
Because at this point you would be camping or going through the night if you'd like to, but camping here next day, you
Making
can be
it.
at the fort.
There haven't been any signs of pursuit or anything like that, right, Sean?
Nothing you've seen, and I'm not going to gloss over that because you guys didn't say it. I'm assuming you guys are
Keeping our eyes.
constantly scanning the horizon for anything.
Okay. Sean sees the look of fear on my face.
I got
Always some downtime activity.
Barney. No.
Yeah.
Barney goes to talk to Rhystrata.
Damn it, that's what I was gonna do.
Oh, okay.
Prada?
But you can initiate. Sure, great.
Barney gets up to like go and find her and like turns around a tree and sees that she's walking somewhere and he's like, "Oh,
I was
are you busy? Can we talk? I wanted to ask you something."
I was actually coming to find you. So yes, go ahead.
Let's
Hmm?
let's walk. And he's gonna start walking, and they're just strolling up the road.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. As you do.
Well, I wanted to ask. I have these 3 wishes, and potentially one of them might help reverse whatever happened. I don't think that we can go against exactly like the moment that the whatever the fuck that was given to you, but you know, maybe we can do something to go against it somehow. I don't know. I didn't want to do anything without asking you because this is big shit. And I do not want to fuck with it without making a plan first.
Right. I think in some way I have been searching for punishment for many years. it would be foolish for me to try to hurt any of you by undoing this. But I would like to remember the words I lost, if that is possible.
Yeah. Do you want to just like specifically remember the words? Because I think that's easy. If you want to like get more, I don't know. There's just not as much light behind your eyes lately.
I feel like an idiot.
Okay, good.
I'm
All
not-
right, good.
Both those
Okay, great.
sneezes.
No. Hey, that's the name of the card.
Oh, well done.
So how sharp do you want to be?
Up there. Get up there.
I can be smarter.
I think so.
Would it break things to try to make it better than it was before?
I don't know. I think that with like the way, I don't know. Listen, I don't know a lot about how this shit works. But maybe if you can convince the cards that what you're doing is fair, then it's fine. Like, as long, it's like, when rich people evade taxes, they're just like, well, technically, this was out of my control, so it's not my fault, so you can't punish me. Like, maybe...
Yes, I
Yeah.
do know about that.
So, yeah. Or just, like, back to normal, maybe like...
No, yes, back to normal. I think it is really the only part of my nobility that I am grateful for, was the learning some things. So,
Oh, okay. Well,
They could go home. That's what we're here for.
fuck. How can I phrase this so that Rhystrata is just a little bit smarter than she was before the idiot card?
oh, smarter?
Or back to the same level?
Okay, I'm fine with going back to the same level.
Oh no, I'm afraid.
I don't know, something to do with like intelligence points.
I know,
On a numeric
but I can't
scale of
say
1
that.
to
I have to
20.
find a way.
I wish I was a fish.
I wish there was a numeric scale of 1 to 20 and Rhystrata's...
Shut up! I'm thinking. I wish that my friend Rhystrata was just like 30% smarter. Can I do that?
Oh no!
Is that allowed?
Sure, you can try it.
Oh man!
Oh, I don't
Gonna
know.
workshop that.
30%
wait.
smarter than what?
30% smarter than
Put an
what
orange.
that's the wording on that would be
All
30%.
right.
smarter
Okay,
than
hold
currently-
on. I'm thinking. I'm not very intelligent.
You're wearing a headband.
No, I'm talking about myself, Matt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were
Fight each other.
do like 40% smarter.
Oh my! I got you, Sloan. If you want me as a person to also help you with this, I have a
Help
pretty good
me.
wording in my
Help
brain.
me.
I would
Help
wish
me.
for Rhystrata's brain and mental capacity to be increased higher than what it was prior to drawing the idiot card. Wish for her intelligence to go higher than what it was before drawing the idiot card.
So 30.
Y'all trying to make me so smart.
Big brain. So then you'll learn. Actually, it's mainly so that you'll listen when I give lectures.
Ah, Yuna's true
Lectures
colors
are
come
too
out.
much like school.
I wish that Rhystrata
Now that I know where you came from.
was just 10% smarter than she was 14 days ago.
Checks out.
How smart was Rhystrata 14 days ago?
12.
Oh! So would that be 13? Is that how the math works out?
I don't know. What's 10% of 12? Yeah, 13.
Smarter. Yeah, 13.
Yeah, 1.2. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how this works. As you speak these words out, and you connect with that feeling that you felt in that initial shockwave that went out when you drew the card, sort of shuddering reality for a second. There is a pause in the air as nothing seems to happen. And then that card appears next to you, and one of the stars vanishes. And then it disappears again. Rhystrata, you feel this like low-hanging fuzz that's been in your mind since you drew that first card sort of fade as a little bit more clarity, like 10% more clarity pops in. You actually get new words that you didn't remember you had.
Ooh,
You have a 13 intelligence now.
like legislation.
Yes, suddenly I know the word legislation. No, I knew that one. What the fuck? Who's talking to me? Thank you.
Oh, thank God.
No, yes, it worked. That's...
Whew. Okay. Well, I'm glad that it worked.
So, with that, I wanted to talk to you about what I told you the other day. If that is all right.
Yeah. I got fuck all else to do.
Fuck all can be fun.
Right.
Okay. First, I am sorry that I did not tell you. When I first saw your ship, I was not even following her, so it was a strange position that I was in the first place. But, I wanted to say that,
Wait,
what?
You didn't follow her when we met?
No.
When did you start?
A few days after, we were traveling on the road to Abyddon, and the day that I saw your ship, I prayed to her. It reminded me of her.
It reminded you of her?
Yes.
Why did you reach out to her after seeing... Why did you...
I wanted to ask why the god I had been told of for so many years would abandon so many people like that.
Well, she must have had something fucking impressive to say.
No. She said that she does not always have the power to stop bad things that happen.
How? And then you were, what, inspired to follow her? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Before
You saw the wreckage, Rhystrata. You helped me. You helped me burn the bodies of my crew, my family, Rhystrata. What the fuck?
Before I say this, I want to say that you are never, ever, in any way obligated to forgive me for this. I would never expect such a thing from you. The hurt that I have caused you with this is unfathomable.
What the fuck?
She was my husband's god.
You have a husband? Oh. Did he stop following her? What happened? Why am I only hearing about this now? What? What?
I don't know what to say.
I don't fucking know what to say.
She is the goddess of lost souls. I am lost.
I guess everybody else wasn't lost enough for her? Should I have been more miserable? What?
She was not able to stop terrible things that happens to me either, Barney. You act as if my following her gives me some special allowance for things that are terrible to not happen in my life. That is not true.
Well, she seems to find you good enough to put her powers on, Rhystrata. I'm assuming that's where they come from, unless you have another surprise.
You are... I deserve...
I just don't know why you would see... You just talked about how that sword was fucking everything to you, and when you lost it, you lost more than just a blade. That ship and my crew, that was everything to me. I don't understand how you could see the fucking destruction. It was smashed to pieces. I don't understand how you could see that and then turn to her. It seems like a bad idea. And it's still not my business, and you can do what you want.
I am sorry. I am sorry for your loss. I am sorry for the things that you lost, Barney. Those things cannot be replaced. Even if you do replace them, they cannot. The lives that have been lost, they cannot be replaced. But there was never a moment where I looked at this god and said that she was responsible for the hurt that was caused to you. I think that she gave me this power in a way to help you, not just myself. And if helping you is the way that she returns this hurt that has been done to you, why would I not take it? Perhaps she cannot work in such large ways, but perhaps she can work in smaller ones. That is not what you want to hear right now.
I have nothing good to say.
I love you, Barney. As much as I have loved any of my companions. I know that the hurts that has been done to you cannot be repaired in a conversation. But I will do my best to repair it with action. I will go. And I think Rhystrata would let Barney leave, actually. She's not gonna leave his side.
I think that you're putting your trust in the wrong places.
I don't think that I don't think that trust is as simple as you make it to be.
Where's your husband?
Dead.
How?
He was a half-elf. I am not. What do you think?
Rhystrata. That's terrible.
Yes. Perhaps it is not the best time to talk about these things, but they say that fuck. They say that that you stop, that grief dies with time, and I have seen that. I have lost people, and I have woken up, and each day you wake up and it gets a little less. I am sure that you know that. Every day I wake up and I miss him more. I cannot sleep because I dream of him.
Well, if it happens, then I haven't felt it yet. Well, I'm sorry, Rhystrata.
He
I still
is with
think
her.
I still think that you're putting your faith in the wrong places. But you're my friend, and that doesn't really matter right now. So,
when it comes down to it, if I die, now I will be with him. That is all that matters. But I appreciate your concern.
it's not just concern. I love you too, Rhystrata. I do, even though I'm fucking pissed. I'm so angry. I really am.
Do you want to hit me?
Oh god. Why does everybody want me to hit them?
You could do it.
Just because I could doesn't mean it would be a good idea.
I mean, I can literally heal myself. You could just do it. It would be done.
No, I'm talking about myself, please.
Oh, please, look at this. It is so
No.
breakable.
No. Can I hug you?
Alright. Fuck you, Sean.
Barney steps forward and is taller than Reese by a few inches, and he just like loops his arms over her shoulders so that they like come to rest at her at like the middle of her back, and just like pulls her in and hooks his head over her shoulder and just holds her really tightly.
Mhm.
And just stands there quietly and sort of rocks back and forth.
She returns it. It's very tense at first. Very much like this is not something that has happened to her in a very fucking long time. But eventually, she relaxes into it. We have been on this walk for far too fucking long.
They'll start to think Well, honestly, they'd start to think that you killed me.
You could try to kill me. You might succeed.
Oh my god, you're so full of shit.
I'm very tired today, so truly. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Ha! Sorry, I forgot we got to it.
That evening burst of energy.
Yona.
You can do a thing. I'll do mine after.
Please do a thing.
I've got a thing, but you can go. Go first.
Yona.
What's up?
Yona.
What's going on, Brothos?
Somebody is hugging somewhere and we are not being included.
Okay. Is that a bad thing?
You are mad too, yes, Gethrix? This is not fair.
Yes, we should kill them.
What? The hell is wrong with you? Oh boy. We have some work to do. Don't worry, I will make you a good guy again. Never mind.
Again.
And as they pull away from each other and start walking back, Barney is gonna say, as always, your choices are not my business. And I respect your choices, but maybe not necessarily what they are about. And but for the record, if you put your faith in my Aska and she doesn't come through for you, I will wish her out of the fucking sky. I will. I'll do it. And then I will have to kill a god, and it'll be your fault. He'll go somewhere else.
Off into the ether, gone forever.
Yes, you'll find him.
You know what? I would.
I fully believe that you would.
It is
And,
appreciated.
You know, if she had our paths cross as some sort of apology or anything like what you said, I might consider taking it. Maybe.
Well, fair enough. One second.
My ass.
Oh no! They just
What
My
are you
ass
talking
is
about?
talking to me right now.
What's up? I'm sensing some hostility.
They walk back. That's it.
Yeah, they walk back.
God, where have you two
I've
been?
had-
I was worried sick.
You're past curfew.
God, I feel like
Now's your chance.
Fine.
I feel like I should say something that I just told Barney. I've been married before, but
Congratulations!
thank you. He's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was kind of assuming that. You didn't. I feel like context clues are a
That was
thing.
good, Rhystrata.
Thank you. I'm good at breaking bad news.
It's very sad.
Still, you're still good. No change there.
Brothos, do you need a hug?
Yes.
Ah!
My axe does too.
We'll put him in the
Come
front.
along.
Don't get stabbed by an axe. That would be the worst possible way to go at this point.
We'll just lay it flat against both of our bodies.
Yeah, right.
Oh god.
Oh.
Is it up in the chest area or is it down in the
There's just a
groin
blade
area?
between us.
Important
They both
distinction.
hear the
They're
axe
resting
when
their
they're
cheeks
hugging it.
against its blades.
Cheek to cheek. Perfect.
They both hear the axe while they're hugging it.
No, Barney, I feel this is not my natural habitat. Please join so I don't feel so stretched.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were doing
sure.
so good. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get in there.
Get in the axe hug.
Group-
How's the axe feeling, Sean?
It's screaming in Brothos. I think you guys feel fine.
La, 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 la. He starts humming over it.
Oh, God.
And as that hug continues, we're going to take our end of the episode there. And this nice,
What the fuck?
sweet moment. What a great smile. It's a very harsh conversation.
Oh, that was
Oh,
rough.
boy.
Holy
Yeah, it was.
shit.
Everyone. Next week. Well, no. The week
Not
after
next
that. Because next week we got a Q&A session.
And then we're coming in hot with episode 30.
Oh, our big
Yay!
30th celebration?
Big
30.
Oof. That means, you know what that means? They're going to pull the rest of the deck?
Yes!
If anybody has suggestions
30
on what I should
cards.
use my wish spell for, please write in. You can find me on Twitter at artplebe.
I genuinely thought you were going to wish for something in that conversation. I was getting ready.
With my luck, I would pull the void again. Fully, I would.
You
It
can't
would
pull it
happen.
again. It's out of the deck.
I think no. With
I
my
did
luck,
by
Oh,
itself.
I could do it.
Sarah, my luck, it would happen.
It happened.
Here's
How
the
does
question,
it back
though.
in?
Dude,
Is
the
there
next
stuff
draw with
as
that.
worse as the void in there?
Huh?
Sean, what was
There's
it?
stuff as worse as the void in there.
There's some
like,
horrible stuff in here.
still,
Yes.
still bad stuff.
Void
Okay.
is probably
Oh,
one of
there's
the worst
still
you
bad
could get,
stuff.
but there's still bad stuff.
Okay.
Anyways, guys, we'll do that
I mean,
sometime.
Sean
in
has
the
2 weeks to try and get me to pull a card.
future. Yeah.
Yes.
Terrifying.
But now it's time for announcements.
Yeah, and guys, prepare your questions for that Q&A because we answer your questions. So
Oh,
be ready to bring them in.
that's the cue.
Yeah, that's the question part. That's what that means.
I was so curious.
I thought it's for quiz now.
Told Sean TNA, which is the only reason he would sign up for it.
TNA.
Never mind.
What is
Hey, guys! Thanks to our partners.
Good. Yes.
Who help us
Oh god.
do
Choice.
things. Cool. Goodbye. Soundtail, great, really good. Brings all that ambiance. That sad ass music that was playing when our friends were being sad. The spooky music when our friends were being
pretty
spooky.
Pretty spooky.
There was a lot of really good moments, and Soundtail helped add just a little extra flavor. Really, they carried themselves because it's fantastic role players, but it adds a little extra flavor in there. So if you want Soundtail, you can click on the link in chat and get yourself a copy of that application. It's amazing. We love it. Of course, then there's Arcane Anthems, who makes all those intro songs for our shows, and also a bunch of free D&D music that you guys can get for yourselves over on his Patreon. There's some cool merch he's just launched. Go take a look. Check out Arcane Anthems. I would be remiss not to mention that we are affiliates with Found Familiar Coffee. If you would like to taste Initiative, put the code WELCOME in and get 10% off in your order.
Drinking coffee.
All right, Sean, you're up. Stop it.
No.
I'd like to thank our moderators for kicking me off the channel, keeping our channel a safe place to be, and for all of our new people who come in to see the show. Thank you for keeping up with our announcements, with our tirade of different links, keeping everyone informed on where to go. We appreciate you very much. Literally could not run this show without you. You guys are the unseen heroes of Twitch, even though you're in the chat more than we are, so you're seeing just as much as we are. I don't know why I said that. Please come in again.
Mods.
Dude,
Thank you, mods.
I think we were like, let's set the awkward quota to 11 for these announcements and do
Yeah,
that.
why not?
And I
Just
was
drinking my coffee.
Oh,
Dip.
no.
You should get out your shake weight.
Hey,
Hey,
see you next week, everybody.
bye.
everybody.
We're gonna raid, so stay with us. Okay, see you
Hey,
later.
stick around. We're
Raid.
gonna raid.